couple times, so we'll see. I can still hear you.
Yeah, it's working on this end. We'll see as far as...
Nice. And then there's a stream.
This is upcoming, so let's see. Oh, now it's live. Okay.
Nice. And then there's a stream. I can still hear you.
Okay.
It looks like we're live. All right, cool.
Okay, yeah, both of us are on. Okay, right on.
Oh, I can hear from yours. That's why I'm confused.
Okay. All right, it's off now, dude.
Okay, there we go. Also, mine was doing some weird thing when I clicked pause. It wasn't pausing. It was doing something else for some reason. It was like lowering the volume and then unmuting it. I don't understand. That was really weird. It all works out. Yeah. It's all working now.
Seems to be okay now.
So I bought this fucking like protein shake stuff, and there's no fucking scoop. Why would you sell it with no scoop?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, how are you supposed to get your protein shake with no fucking scoop? I really don't want to fucking dump this giant ass fucking jar out.
It's buried at the bottom or something.
Well, it's fucking it's like a 32 ounce thing, so it's like 2 pounds of protein shake powder. It's it's a pretty fucking big jar.
Yeah.
You know, almost the size. You know those like crazy big jars of like Cheetos that you buy at like Walmart or whatever.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
You don't buy them, but like you see them. I never buy them.
Yeah,
they look kind of like they're shitty Cheetos, and I'm like, well, I mean, just because there's a lot of them doesn't make them worthwhile. You know,
right.
But yeah, it looks like about that size of jar, and it's like, but there's no scoop. No, I'm very unhappy. Very disappointed. I shall leave them a sternly worded note.
Yeah, the factory was like, all right, we can put it on the top, but it's going to cost extra.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to...
No, I mean, like, it's not in there at all. I literally, I bought a big fucking pack of plastic straws because I don't, because fuck California. I'm not going without, like, a real straw. If I buy, like, a drink, I want a real fucking straw. I don't want this bullshit.
Oh, I forgot about that. The fucking...
Yeah, you get some weird fucking excuses for straws sometimes, and they just don't work. And so it's like, all right, well, if I just have my own, then I'm all set. I don't have to worry.
Those fucking paper straws, dude. What the fuck, man?
So far I haven't run into actual... Well, no, I've had a couple of paper ones, yeah. Yeah, and they're not very good. They're definitely pretty shit. So...
Yeah, fucking A.
But anyway, I took the straws that I have and I fucking stabbed all around the fucking jar. So like I checked everywhere there could be any sort of like hidden away stuff, and it wasn't there. So I don't know. It's just not there at all.
Wow.
I'm wondering if it's I'm assuming it's probably like a quarter cup, more or less.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the size.
Damn it.
Yo, what's up, Satan?
Hey.
I miss drugs.
Drugs are great. Drugs make life better.
I also miss drugs. Like 10 years now.
Yeah, but you couldn't fucking handle them, pussy.
Oh, I handled them great, dude. I disagree. I had to take all kinds of them, dude. Huge, elephant killing amounts.
And then
So let's see.
And then what happened?
I went to rehab, and then a few years later, I went to rehab again. Yeah, fair enough.
Fight. Kiss. Wait, that's not how that goes.
What the fuck kind of shit's going on in your head, buddy?
Oh, that's what I always do when people start fronting in VR chat, because VR chat is not... There's no tough people in VR chat.
Yeah,
no,
there's no anybody that you'd be like, oh, I don't want to cross that guy. He might get dangerous. Like that. Those people aren't there.
Babby, it's a place you feel safe. Of course there isn't.
But
you're the daddy. You're the daddy in that environment.
God, No, I don't want to be anybody's daddy. I'll pass.
Big Daddy. Big Stabby.
Okay, that's accurate. The stabby is very large.
Big Stabby Daddy. A nice ring to it.
Big Stabby Daddy. Yeah, there you go. That's not weird at all.
Yeah, start plowing through all these fucking, chicks in their late teens, early 20s with daddy issues.
As long as they're old enough. I mean, there's a lot of fucking younger ones on VR chat that are hitting on people. I was like, nah, I don't really want that jail sentence. I'll pass. That sounds fucking awful.
I mean, I will. My morning started out fucking weird as shit.
Oh, really?
I thought I was just gonna go. Like, I woke up to a fucking bunch of missed calls and a couple of texts from this girl. I was like, all right, fucking rise and grind, let's go. It's fucking. But no, I go over there. We're fucking hitting it. I'm about to fucking finish, and then I just get hit in the fucking ribs by some old guy with a fucking cane.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Was that her other boyfriend that you didn't know about?
No, that's her fucking friend's grandpa or some whatever. I thought
some asshole with a cane. Just some asshat with a cane.
He was very upset that I was there.
And inside of her.
Wow, that's fucked up, dude.
Oh.
It's like worse. Like, it's worse to be fucking and not be able to finish than to just not fuck at all, right?
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucked.
Fucking worse, dude.
I was gonna laugh more, but now I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of fucking fucked up.
Like, yeah, that's a tough one.
That doesn't sound very fun.
All right, old man, if you want me out of here,
drunk.
you're gonna have to finish me off.
Oh, the guy I was talking to last night that hooked up with this stripper had a similar issue. I was like, oh, you poor boy. The dude is easily like a 7. He's kind of like a skinny, wimpy little kid, and this like fucking 10 out of 10 stripper was just, I guess that's her type. Went for him, and he couldn't finish. I was like, oh, that's sad. That's so sad.
That is fucked up.
Seems like it's apparently a night for people not to finish last night.
Yeah,
this was night for her. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning to that, and she's still up. So this wasn't even like last night. This was this morning. I haven't even slept on it yet.
At least you didn't pee in her mouth, you know. Although then again, that might have been at least somewhat satisfying compared to the fucking outcome you got.
Okay. To be fair, I don't know if I did. I might have fucking come, but I might have pissed her. Whatever, but for that story you're talking about, I probably pissed her out. But I was really fucking high. It could have been either or.
I mean, honestly, I don't give a shit. I just like to give you shit. I can't imagine anything mattering less to me. Although it's funnier if you peed in her mouth, to be honest.
Honestly, that's kind of why I tell that story, because it's funny. It's not a good story by any fucking means, but it's a good story.
Oh, I don't know. That's got a lot of like heartwarming, like.
I don't know about heartwarming. Maybe esophagus
warming,
diaphragm warming.
It's at least entertaining.
Yeah, something entertaining going on for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I got tons of those. Like if you, like I told somebody a story the other day that I thought was fucking hilarious, and they gave me a hug and said, "I'm sorry that happened to you." It was like, bitch, I'm laughing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I do that on accident sometimes at the fucking karaoke groups. I'll tell a joke that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really funny. Then I'm like, no, that's not a joke for these children. Like, they're not ready for that.
And like, this wasn't even a joke. This was just something that actually happened to me, and I thought was a funny story. And then she just like leans over and gives me a hug. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what's happening right now? What the fuck?
Why am I getting hugs? This is really strange. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's got to be a little awkward. And I'm assuming this is like a relative stranger, maybe not necessarily a stranger, but not necessarily like a good friend or something, like a work friend kind of person.
Oh no, I haven't worked in months. I'm going to lose my mind. No, this is an acquaintance from the bar. Like I see her around all the time, but I don't talk to her all that much.
Ah, okay.
But is in the same circle of friends who let's say lovingly joke about the fact that I probably have Asperger's.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, and like the joke with that is, I don't like change or hugs. So I made a joke about her hugging me, and then she got real sad and walked away.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do not strike me like I've never met you, but I feel like you're definitely not the guy that if you meet wants to have a hug or even a handshake. I don't even see you being like real fond of handshakes, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna
No, see, like that
say,
that
or
I'm
any
okay
physical contact of any kind.
Oh, handshakes you're all right with?
Is the physical contact violent?
Oh yeah, if you're gonna
then-
do the
then
handshake, you gotta also do the like pounding on the shoulder thing, right?
Or sexual? Or
Oh yeah,
sexual
yeah,
and
yeah.
violent?
Sexual and violent, preferably.
I mean, absolutely. If you're gonna do it all the way.
Go 100%. Oh man.
I'll rape all day.
Hey, you know what? The amount of commitment people have these days is just not very much. So. Oh, have you guys heard about the Bungie lawsuit?
No, the company. You're not talking about bungee jumping in Destiny.
No. It's a video game company, Bungie. They make Destiny.
I have not.
Okay, so they're suing a YouTuber for $7 million.
They've made one good thing and are known for another.
Yeah, they're not a big company. Yeah, they made Halo, and then like
they're huge. They're massive. They've just only made like 3 things, and one of them is just forgettable entirely. But they still made like 4 of them.
Okay. I'll tell you. That works.
They made Destiny, Halo, and then the other fucking thing that they made.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. So yeah, I know Destiny and Halo. That's it. But there was a YouTube channel that they copyright claimed because the YouTube channel, the entirety of its content, was just the videos and the sound and the songs from like the fucking Destiny content from their official like website, like re-uploaded.
Oh wow.
So like of course that happens, right? Well, and most people would be like, all right, well, that's not going to work, so I'll just find something else to do, or like, I'll edit it so that it works and they can't copyright claim it or something along those lines. Well, not this enterprising lad. This enterprising lad thought, you know what? I'm going to change my email so it matches the email that was copyright claiming me, and I'm going to file 97 false copyright claims on a whole bunch of other channels.
What the fuck?
In fucking the name of Bungie, under their name, pretending to be their fucking person. So, and because YouTube is so fucking retarded, there's no way for Bungie to fix that. Like, it took them like a couple of weeks to get it all fucking sorted out because there was nobody that they could talk to because that's just not how YouTube works.
Yeah, you can never actually communicate.
Yeah,
with
so this dude shut down like a dozen channels. Like, oh god, I know it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Like,
it's fucking hilarious.
Oh god, I just love it. And he also got online after he would send out each like wave of like claims, because he would send out like a set of claims and then like get online and go instigate more arguments between people. He would pretend he was like, oh, those sons of bitches keep claiming these these channels. They didn't even do anything. It's so wrong. Oh god.
I like this story only because if they go after this dude for doing the exact same fucking thing, I mean, granted, he doesn't have a legal right to do it, but if he goes after him for doing the exact same fucking thing that all these other companies keep doing,
Yep.
they will have to at least acknowledge why they don't go after the companies for doing the shit they do.
Yep, exactly. Because there's a lot of companies that claim shit that's not theirs.
It won't change anything, but they'll have to at least make a comment one way or another about why they don't.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes me happy.
Oh, man. It was also, I would recommend if you really want to, find the legal brief and read it. Because every chance that they got, the legal documents they sent to shut the guy down and to get YouTube to give up his information so they could file a lawsuit against him, they just trashed this guy in the fucking lawsuit, just making fun of him and mocking him. They're like, and this fucking genius, every other fucking line is, well, this moron decided to do this because he's a fucking idiot. And you're like, what? That's in the lawsuit? Very entertaining.
If you had the opportunity to, you had to send in a fucking affidavit or a fucking a brief or some other bullshit, right? And it was going to be put in public record. Of course, you fucking send it in as just fucking foul-mouthed as you can possibly make it without getting rejected.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. And they're going after this dude for a couple million.
The last time I actually read through some it was a bunch of fucking bullshit fucking motions for YouTube /gaming/ IP/ what, there was, you know who FaZe Gaming is, the gaming professional gaming team.
Yeah,
they have a bunch of different games. But yeah, no, I was reading through all of that with the whole fucking what was the dude's name? Peeps or Pips or whatever, Pups.
That sounds furry. I don't know if I'm into this.
None of them individually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but no, there was he played for FaZe's Fortnite team.
Oh,
like
for
a professional
Fortnite.
Fortnite gamer.
Oh god, well his life is already pretty shitty to start with there. How many children did he fuck?
This guy was actually in the right.
Oh, okay, I'll be damned. I just genuinely just assumed it's certain types of YouTube and gamers, you're just like, oh, somebody fucked a kid. That's just
there's
whenever
some
they're
type
in
of
trouble.
degeneracy going on.
No,
basically,
very, very long story short, what happened was he signed a contract with them, and then whenever it was time for him to the contract was up, but he was going to be re-signing the contract or moving on.
Yeah.
They essentially, without permission, re-upped his contracts. No consent from him whatsoever, and then decided whenever he said, no, fuck you, if you're gonna do that shit, I'm just out. Then sued him for breach of contract that he didn't consent to.
Oh, that's not a good plan.
Fuck, dude. That's ballsy, though. I'll give him that. That's fucking ballsy.
in the fucking motions that were sent to the court, he is just fucking calling these dudes all kinds of dumbass and motherfucker and piece of shit. And then these are now legal documents that have to be fucking kept forever in perpetuity. This dude is just calling this company just all kinds of motherfucker.
Alright, this I appreciate. Man, we need more lawsuits like that, because that's just fucking hilarious.
But basically, whatever, it was a bad contract. It sounded good to him at the time, because he was going to be getting guaranteed money to play Fortnite.
I can see that.
Money. It was, he was going to be getting, it was $20,000 per tournament, and it was up to, 4 a year.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, no, he was getting good money, but by the time the contract was up, after he had made,
a couple $100,000 over the 3 or 4 year contract that they had with him.
Yeah.
He would have made a shit ton more money had he had a better contract. I would have been a millionaire by the time he was like 20 if he didn't have a shit contract.
So basically, they fucking took him for a ride. They fucked him over hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Colonel Tom Parkered him.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I feel bad for that dude then. At least he's, and apparently he's not banging kids. So you know what? Good. I hope he fucks those guys over.
The one Fortnite player who isn't banging kids. Yeah.
Damn. So did he end up getting like a bunch of the money back or something? Did he get a bunch of money out of him or whatever?
No, but he did get them to entirely get rid of their lawsuit. They forfeited the contract that they should have been able to have a right to set up anyway, and they settled him out of court for an undisclosed amount of money. Apparently, it was like $100,000, but it was way less than what he would have made doing anything else.
Yeah, but sometimes you're better off because like whatever money you might get if you actually pursued it further wouldn't equal out the cost of what it would cost to do it.
Yeah.
I think the only reason he did that and got them to like this, by the time it finished up, it was going on like a year or two long fucking process. What weird ass fucking Amazon rainforest birds you got going on in the fucking background, Samaj? What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, I'm talking on my phone, which doesn't have the greatest noise cancellation. Sorry, let me close my door. Sorry, it's my mom's birds.
Oh, I didn't know you had birds. This is like the first time I've ever heard them.
Well, usually when I'm using my computer, like the desktop version of Discord does a pretty good job of noise cancellation, but the phone one is shit.
Damn.
Mobile Discord sucks.
He's just over there all sweet about me.
No.
God, I really want some drugs.
I
want drugs way more than I want Samaj's sweet ass.
How are you not able to have drugs? Do you not like?
Well,
are you broke?
I only had 2 plugs.
Oh,
one of which is not always been reliable. But what he has right now is the worst shit I have ever had in my entire fucking life. Like, just absolute fucking garbage tier fucking shit. And the other is a dumb fucking petulant child, and I swear to God, next time I see her, I'm gonna fucking strangle her to fucking death. As soon as I send up the camera so I can watch it on replay.
Damn. Somebody's unhappy.
No, she's the type of person who is constantly in need of a favor. Always. Hey, can you do this? Hey,
but never has time to do a favor.
Oh no, it's not even that. But whenever she gets into like just set into ways like, oh no, he'll do this for me because he always does. When you say no, then she loses her mind like you're fucking her over somehow. It's like, oh no, you've lost your fucking mind. Are you serious right now?
Oh yeah. No, they feel like they're entitled to it.
I've fucking done for you that you didn't fucking earn or deserve or even fucking appreciate, and you're gonna start flipping the fuck out on me because I didn't do you yet another favor? Oh, you can go fuck yourself. This bridge isn't even burned, it's fucking napalmed. I will nuke this fuck you, dumb, stupid, fucking selfish whore. What is wrong with you?
Oh shit, all I had to do was say no once,
I don't have
out of this
plug.
fucking loop. Yeah, that's some bullshit, dude. Flipping out. Yeah, when the bitches literally expect it. And then, yeah, you say no, and they're like, oh, wait, no, that's not the answer, dude. I'm gonna fucking flip out on you. Like, fuck you, bitch. I didn't need to do any of this shit. Pretty obvious you feel entitled to it for some fucking reason.
Because she's a woman?
Yeah.
That is generally a concern.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious. but also like feeling entitled. Like you get what you get when you're dealing with these kinds of people. So that's
What
also
kinds
to
of
be
people is
expected.
that, Smush?
Am I allowed to say it?
What do you
I don't
mean, you
know.
people?
Well, I mean you people. I mean fucking druggies, fucking heroin addicts, fucking tweaks, fucking blacks. What do you want me to say? I've already said it all.
Tweaks is more accurate. That's fair. That's fair.
There you go. See, I just call them tweaks. There you go.
Tweaker 19.
There you go.
Tweaker 19.
They're fucking dead to me as far as I'm concerned.
Thing is, though, I will say, you probably know a hell of a lot more people who do drugs than you think you do.
Probably.
Because most people that do it, like the vast majority of people who do any kind of fucking drug, except for weed, because now everyone, like, they're cool with it, so they'll let everyone know that they smoke weed. You know?
Oh,
In the
yeah.
past, it was really the fucking potheads who were high all the fucking time that you smoked weed. Right? But
I mean,
Now it's little old ladies and fucking grandpas and grandmas and shit. They're like, yeah,
like
smoking weed.
it's fucking everybody. But same with all the other drugs, the ones who can handle their shit or just don't give a fuck about their social status and are a bit of a sociopath and might have a touch of Asperger's, will let you know what they fucking do because they don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
But no, like, most
there's a lot of
who
people
do
I
it, like,
work
they
with
do
or
their
have
shit
worked
and
with
they
who definitely did drugs on the side, and you could tell. Like, you're like, oh yeah, that guy.
But the ones who can handle their shit and don't like overdo it, they just, they get a little high every now and then, they do a little blow on the weekends, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of those people than there are the fucking doing the my knee won't touch the ground dance on the fucking heroin or sitting there scratching their fucking neck at the bus stop at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah. There's a lot more
that.
just casual drug users than junkies for sure.
But I still, that is my favorite dance in the entire world. Like, fuck the waltz, fuck the Soulja Boy, or the fucking stanky leg, the whipping neck. No, the my knee won't touch the ground heroin dance. That is my favorite dance in the fucking whole world.
The knee won't touch the ground. So what is the? I don't think I've seen that.
You've never seen that? People who are just strung out on eights, where they're sitting there like their whole, they'll be sitting there like slumped down to the ground, like almost about to like how physics stops working. Like they'll be leaning over doing some Michael Jackson bullshit.
I've seen a lot of the people in my area are meth junkies.
Once.
Yeah.
Most of what I see.
Yeah, they're kind of rocking.
They
kind of rock back and forth.
Or not heroin, it's
bit,
meth.
Right?
I see a lot of people who are just like clearly strung the fuck out on meth.
I'm saying
not a lot of heroin.
today, like, I haven't been there myself. I was usually just laying in a bed and wanting to die. I wasn't generally out in public when I was detoxing.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Fair.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that. There's one bitch in rehab. She had been doing fucking heroin forever, I guess, and she was getting clean. But dude, the entire time you'd be sitting in the seat, you're just constantly rocking back and forth, like, no matter what, just fucking rocking and rocking. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Have you nothing better, pup?
Now I know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. I've lived in the city long enough, so I just didn't. Either I didn't know what it was, or I just didn't care to know.
Yeah, I definitely understand the complete lack of energy, and yet you don't want to fucking like fall down. I've definitely been there.
It's like quitting to them. Like they're fucking troopers. I mean, they've been doing their shit for months or years at a time, not taking a day off. They're fucking troopers. They don't quit. They don't quit anything, especially not drugs.
No,
especially not drugs.
It's an odd thing to take pride in, but it's like all they have left. As far as pride or dignity in their minds.
As long as my knee doesn't touch the ground, I'm still winning.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I can handle it as long as it doesn't touch the ground. I'm not actually junkie somehow.
Oh man. One of my dad's favorite things that he owned was a hot plate. You know, the things you set down for pots and pans. And it said, "An Irishman is never drunk so long as he can hold on to one blade of grass and not fall off the face of the earth." Like, how to say you're an alcoholic in one step. Like,
how to say you're an alcoholic without saying you're an alcoholic.
Oh, I don't know if that's without saying you're an alcoholic so much as just saying, like, blatantly, like, I'm a raging alcoholic here. You know.
There's no, so I'm gonna say I agree.
Yeah. If I was there in person, I'd give you a hug, Stabby.
Oh, God, no.
See, he has Asperger's too.
I just, there's a lot of times when hugs are awkward. There's times when hugs are appropriate and times when hugs are awkward. I don't know.
I think I've been in recovery long enough that.
Don't they like hug each other all the time in recovery?
Oh yeah. If you meet them out in public, you're gonna fucking hug, dude. Yeah. And obviously at the meetings, especially, but like even out in public, you see two people hugging that you would normally be like, why the fuck are they even hanging out or whatever? They're probably both in recovery.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're like, clearly they're not related, and they don't look like people that would be normally hanging out. They're two addicts.
Oh, man. Yeah, addicts are always fun. Those are the worst clients, are the ones that are, like, still junkies.
Yeah, not really actually clean, like maybe dry drunk or dry clean. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like they're not really trying to get sober.
Yeah, they're not really sober. They're just fucking Vietnamese.
They just wanted to get out of jail and into the program, essentially.
Yeah. I was gonna say, addicts that are staying genuinely clean and working, fucking, working for it. They're actually pretty fun. They're still kind of crazy, like even off the shit. They're all a little fucking crazy.
Oh,
yeah. It can be pretty entertaining,
dude. We had a couple of guys that were trying to use the one guy's grandma was sick, so they needed to go see his grandma before she died. And it's like, no, you're just gonna go smoke meth. Like, don't fucking use your grandma's death. That's horrible.
You've shown zero concern for any other humans the entire time you've been here, and you're worried about this now.
Oh yeah, it was pretty nonsense. Well, like you could tell like they didn't give a shit about grandma. They kept saying it like with that weird hokey bullshit fake fucking emotion. Where you're
like over the top.
You're not fooling anybody. Like what the fuck? I'm not a kindergarten teacher. This isn't. But the other staff.
I appreciate my way of doing things is during my job, I would just tell people, y'all are fucking annoying. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go smoke. I'll be right back. And then come back to them after going to the fucking bathroom and fucking spit in the glass dick. All right, I'm better now.
I can tolerate humans again. Yeah.
Gotta be careful. Humans are fucking annoying. You don't want to be too tolerant. They'll take advantage of it.
That's a good point.
People would be much more tolerable if it wasn't for the people.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, people tend to fuck up people by being people.
I'll just take that advice. Hurt people. Hurt people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh.
But you got to make sure you say it right, because otherwise it sounds like, hurt people. But no, it's hurt people. Hurt people.
Just hurt them twice. We're not saying that a hurt person will hurt others. We're saying just hurt people twice.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Oh, what is it? The
Oh shit! I'll switch out. I'm muted for like 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought it was funny that there might be potential connections between fucking Putin and the Bidens on all that shit that got released by 4chan from Hunter's phone. Like, I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Like, the whole, like, concept that in reality, the same fuckers that accused Trump of being fucking colluded with Russia might have actually been doing business with Russia, just like they were claiming Trump did.
Yeah. Just, that's the way of things.
This shocks you. Why?
No, I just thought it was funny. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh shit! I never muted, did I? God damn it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. No, dude. I mean, yeah, that's kind of their playbook, dude. You accuse other people of what you're doing. It's right out of the rules for radicals thing, I believe.
It's also, isn't it also the Nazi propaganda rule 1?
Yeah. Any kind of
accuse your enemy
bullshit.
of your moral failings, essentially.
I like Nazi propaganda rule 34 better.
Rule 34. Oh no. I do want to open a Nazi-themed restaurant. I think that would be fairly entertaining.
You mean like kind of like what they did in that last Marvel movie? Fucking Infinity Stones?
Oh yeah. Fucking that one.
I'm still reeling over that one.
That
like,
was
how
fucking hilarious. Like,
how did
wait,
they talk
what?
So, in the last Thor movie that just came out, there's an ice cream shop. I think it's called like Infinity Ice Cream or something, and they actually have like the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet holding an ice cream cone, and everyone's been pointing out it's like that's like a fucking Holocaust to these people. What are you doing turning that into an ice cream joint? People were just baffled by that.
Well, the second you see it, you just kind of stop for a second and go, "Fucking what?" Like,
I didn't even catch that one.
It was such an awful movie. I mean, I don't blame you. It was just not good at all.
To be honest, I spent a lot of that movie with my head in my hands.
Okay.
Like it was. Is so fun. Like I get the thing they were trying to do with the whole Jane Foster thing of like trying to find a catchphrase, so and all of it's fucking cringy. So they're trying to make it like, but no, it was too much. Oh my god, it was too much.
It's more.
Eat my hammer.
Morbin time.
Mighty Morbin.
Honestly, like if Jane Foster would have walked out and just like fucking turned blue and said it's Morbin time, that would have been less fucking cringy.
That would actually be pretty fucking cool.
It probably would have made the movie a lot better.
Like, I didn't even watch the movie. I don't know why you guys watched it. Like, just stop watching them.
Well,
no, I didn't pay for this one.
Oh, okay, you didn't pay for it? Well, then that's fine. I'm totally down with that.
To be fair, yeah.
No, it's like the last one I paid for before Multiverse of Madness was Endgame. Because I went and watched Endgame in theater twice. Now watched Multiverse of Madness in theater twice. Every other like ones I've since then, I've just pirated.
Yeah, I can't imagine why you would. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for any of the stuff they're putting out.
No, I hear you. It's like everything's going downhill. Even like their TV series, like the Disney Plus shows, they're borderline unwatchable. They're just awful.
I wish they would have done a show for Black Widow instead of a movie, and then done a movie for Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, a show would have been a much better way to go with the Black Widow thing.
There is a Black Widow is a genuinely way more in-depth character than Hawkeye. Like, just there's what you see with Hawkeye and what you get. When the complexity of his character starts coming in, is when you start adding in all of the people that come like after him with like fucking Kate Bishop, and then with fucking the next statue. I forget what the second one was called, or what their name was. Fuck.
Oh, shit. Why am I spacing on the name too? I know who you're talking
But,
about.
you know, like,
Was it Jared Leto?
like a lot of like his character complexity comes with his relationships to other people. Mostly Natasha,
that makes sense. Yeah,
but
yeah.
that just made it with. It's still just more of a Natasha thing than anything. But like Natasha Romanoff is a genuinely fucking awesome character, like both in the comics and in the MCU.
No.
Jeremy Renner did a great job doing Hawkeye, but it's still just a very flat character.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Just need a quick signature.
And they just really butchered the movie, and I'm sad about it because the character deserved better than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I kind of figured that was going to happen. That's why I was just like, I'm just not going to watch the movie at all and not be disappointed.
I was disappointed. So, I mean, okay. I had been wanting a Black Widow movie since, like, right before the time of Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
I'd been wanting a Black Widow movie since like back then, and then they kept not doing it. And I kept being like, all right, they'll get around to it eventually, and then they finally announce it right before Infinity War comes out.
Oh,
and then they fucking kill her. It's like, you motherfuckers! What is wrong with you?
How fucking dare you? What is this?
Why?
Yeah, I was fucking heated. I was fucking heated.
Well, the Russo brothers who did like the Infinity War saga, they did say when they left Marvel, they said, well, yeah, there's no real plans set up, and it shows because nothing that's come after that has been good. Doesn't make any sense. A lot of it's just nonsense and bullshit. So,
yeah, it's basically Fate's foreskin. You could cut it off and it still work just about the exact same.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep. Yeah, I have no faith for the MCU. And even like at Comic-Con, they had that announcement of all the new phases and all the movies coming out. I can almost see that at least half of those are going to get canceled.
Why are you guys so racist?
The one that they really should cancel is because it took them 2 movies to get out like half a movie that worked, and the only reason anyone went to go see it was because of fucking Margot Robbie. Don't do Thunderbolts now. Now is a terrible fucking time to do Thunderbolts.
Oh. Yeah.
That and fucking Suicide Squad, like in the comics, was still a better Suicide Squad than Thunderbolts was. Like it was just better then too.
Yep.
I like the. It was weird. I think the second Suicide Squad was better than the first. I love
Marvel over DC almost any day, but that Thunderbolts was just not great.
Yeah.
What was Thunderbolts? Because was that like the second Harley Quinn movie? I don't remember what it was called. I just
Thunderbolts is the Marvel's version of Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay.
And like even in the comics, it was not great.
Yeah, I can kind of see why that would be a problem.
Okay, it wasn't bad, but just compared to all the stuff that was coming around at the same time, it fell flat because it was in the age where there was still a bunch of really good shit.
Yeah, just kind of like there were so many other options to watch that it's like even if it wasn't terrible, it was it would have to be a lot better to.
Like I don't know. It often depends on who's.
I was in the same era where Ditko came back, right?
Did he? I don't recall.
Or no, like I mean, I know like in the era when Ditko came back, but I just don't know if that was the same time Thunderbolts came out too.
It might have been. I'm not that well versed in like when someone came back and not.
Yeah, me neither. So I can't remember when.
Yeah. I'm a casual comic fan, so I'm not hardcore. I don't know that much. I only follow a select few people. And like a lot of these movies can do really well, provided they have the right team behind it making the movie. I have zero confidence that Marvel has anyone competent working for them.
Oh yeah, well, like a lot of the people that they have working for them that write these movies now, like have never even seen or read any of the fucking source material.
Like another one that's also a Marvel property is like the Star Wars thing, and we had like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. That should have been a fucking slam dunk, even if it was kind of mediocre.
He had to keep fighting fucking Darth Vader over and over, thus making him like responsible for all sorts of horrible fucking things that happened.
Well, they just made him so incompetently stupid.
Well, like, they needed to make him dumber than that 6-year-old.
Well, yeah, there you go, yeah. Well, she's
Leia can't shine through as a small child if she's not, like, fucking cooler than the actual fucking adult, fully trained Jedi fucking death machine,
Yeah, they fucked up with that.
Or like, apparently, I didn't watch the show, but apparently there's multiple scenes where this kid is just, like, outrunning, like, fully grown adults, like...
Oh, those chase scenes are so cringe.
It's like a fucking toddler just like ghosting these fully grown ass men.
She's supposed to be a 10-year-old, but she looks like she's like 6 or 7, and she runs like a 4-year-old. She fucking runs like a little baby. And yet these grown adults, these grown adults who are like trained mercenaries can't outrun a child.
Yeah, it seemed pretty ridiculous. Wasn't there also like a hiding her under the fucking jacket gag?
Yeah, there was that. It was absolutely. Oh my god, I can't.
Like,
I'm never watching.
We need to get
her
through this checkpoint. Just put her under your coat, Obi-Wan. That's not weird and inappropriate. Like let's put this small child under the stranger's coat.
You can't just grab one of those like R2-D2 droids and just gut it and then wheel her out. No. Do the most obvious thing imaginable.
Cut her hair and dress her as a boy.
I don't know.
Father and son traveling would be a lot less conspicuous
just
than
get
like
2 more kids, put them in a trench coat, and make them go buy a fucking beer.
Yeah. I saw a fucking like a video with that in it. Like I guess somebody like decided to go and like stack them and 3 of their friends and try to buy a ticket at a theater or some shit. I didn't see what actually happened. Huh?
In real life, kids try to do this?
There's like a video of somebody where like where they tried to do it, but I don't know how it ended up. It looked like a comedy sketch. It might have been just like a sketch that I only saw a part of though. It's hard to tell when you see like those little like 10-second clips that are like funny shit.
The other thing I'm going to circle back here to Marvel, because I just remembered. When I looked at that listing of things coming up in the next phase, Deadpool 3 wasn't in that list.
Oh, come on, man. Deadpool 3 was like the one thing that might have been halfway worth watching.
Well,
like, I might have actually paid to watch that. I mean...
Well, they are filming it. It is in the works. But it's not on there, so it's like it's going to be its own thing. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. I don't think I want Disney involved with Deadpool at all.
Yeah,
they are.
Keep that in a
They're just not
universe.
claiming it.
Well, probably because it's going to be R-rated, and they're probably going to be more, outrageous with that, and I hope so. Like, please have more nudity, more blood and guts, more something.
They just don't want to put it under Touchstone because nobody except for fucking like the fans of Touchstone shit know that fucking Touchstone is Disney.
Yeah.
They're like, we want money for it, but we want to make sure nobody knows it's us. Doesn't Disney own like a bunch of porn studios in a similar fashion?
Maybe.
I don't think. Possibly.
Not that I know of, but yeah, it would not surprise me. And I've never heard of that. But
I've heard that rumor so many times, so I don't know if it's just urban legend or like real. So I just was getting curious.
Yeah, I know there was a weird fucking fetish porn company called Dinzy.
A weird fetish porn company. That's an odd one out.
No, like real fucking weird.
Like your one film credit weird level of porn.
No, it's not credited.
Oh, okay. Like the one little sit-in that you did, kind of weird.
I want no credit for that.
I insisted on getting no credit for that. Like written into the contract.
It's like, I will agree to do this scene provided you do not put my name anywhere near this.
I could just see you at like years down the line. Somehow you snagged the Marvel deal and you're doing some movie. Some interviewers being an ass and bringing that up. It's like, how the fuck did you find that out?
I know. I would just tell him, like, unless you want to be in the second one, and I take my shoe off right fucking now. Shut the fuck up about that. We'll so far up your fucking ass.
You're gonna find out exactly how that scene worked if you don't shut your fucking hole, buddy.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh no, you fucking pansy.
Oh, that makes me think of that fucking scene from that Will Smith movie where he was a hero. I forget what they called it. Some fucking
Hancock?
Fresh Prince?
Hancock. Yeah, Hancock. Fresh Prince. Where like they're in prison and like the guys are going over to fucking harass him and he's like, hey, you know what? You guys don't stop it. His head is going up your ass. And then they fucking do something else, and then he just got to them with one guy's head up the other guy's ass.
It'll happen.
Actually, he was like, "You're the unlucky one, because his head's going up your ass." I will put my foot up his ass. I'll put him up your ass, and you're the unlucky one because his head's going up your ass. The movie was fucking great.
That was just on the tail end of when movies could still be funny. Because like I don't think you can make that joke anymore. Like it's
and I think
shaming.
it was the first movie Jason Bateman stopped playing anything other than just Jason Bateman. Like that was the one where he was like, "No, I'm just gonna be Jason Bateman from now on. But this is what I do. I play me in every movie."
Well, you know what? Somebody's got to be Jason Bateman in all the roles for Jason Bateman. I'm sure that the world would be a lesser place without him.
Totally. I don't know. Some people can get away with doing that. Like Ryan Reynolds is always playing Ryan Reynolds as whatever, you know?
Yeah, he just happens to be very similar to Deadpool when it comes to like the glib sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like that's why that works. It's not because he's a great actor.
Last like 10 movies. I think that cuts off Green Lantern, right?
Cuts off what?
Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, Green Lantern was pretty bad. I enjoyed the movie, but I recognize that it was not a good quality film.
It would be perfectly acceptable. Like the movie stays the exact same. You just make him Deadpool in it. Like change no action, no dialogue. It would still make sense.
Dress him as Deadpool.
Next time
go back and
do like a fucking Minecraft mod and just put the Deadpool suit on him in every movie.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty fucking funny. Yeah, you know you're right. You're not wrong though. That would actually just totally work. Oh, has anybody else been entertained by all the crazy fucking gun laws getting completely undone? And just like the sort of breakdown that's been going on?
I'm definitely trying not to actually pay attention to the news.
Oh, that's a shame. The gun thing is kind of funny because it's like, we're going to make a new gun law. And then the Supreme Court says, no, you're not. And then they keep doing it back and forth. And it just gets like weird.
Live in strange times.
Yep. Well, it seems like the Supreme Court is pretty dead set on like, no, you can't actually infringe gun rights.
Well, they're trying to because we have all these shootings going on, but I'm still wondering, like, okay, the FBI is admitting that they know these people and that it was on their radar, but they never did anything about it. Why aren't you doing something about it? You could have prevented like every shooting that's happened in the last, I don't know, 3 to 4 months. You could have stopped it with clear signs.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not politically convenient to stop the shootings. It's politically convenient to let the shooting happen and then blame like guns for it.
Yeah, well, that's the goal. Yeah. You don't want to get enough people outraged about the guns, and then they can just come and take them. I don't think it's going to happen.
It doesn't seem to be working too well.
Nah.
Did you see, fucking New York had the craziest ones, where they were like, their one is that they just did was, if you want to get a concealed carry permit, you got to come in and do an interview. You're going to have to provide the phone numbers and references from, like, everyone you've ever met. And we're going to need access to all of your social media so we can decide whether or not you're, like, the correct political leaning to get a gun. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Well, to be fair, New York has gone absolutely batshit crazy. I mean, did you hear recently that they're trying to, or I think they already did, they've outlawed Nerf guns?
Fucking what?
Yeah, it's insane. And if you have a Nerf gun, you are urged to turn them in. Otherwise, if you're seen with one, you could be arrested. And we're talking kids here.
Why would they even give a shit about Nerf guns? I'm so baffled by that.
Everyone is. But then again, New York has gone absolutely insane, as it always has. It's always been a crazy place.
Well, yeah, but
because New York is just like Congress. They don't know what an assault weapon is, so they see a kid walking around with a Nerf gun, and they go, oh, that's an assault weapon, and shoot him. Like he's a dog and they're the ATF.
Yep.
That is just baffling.
Yeah, New York is. See, I grew up with like watching movies talking about New York, from Ghostbusters to Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, oh yeah, one of these days I'll go there. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I'm never gonna go there. Never. That opportunity has passed. Like I'm never going.
Well, I'm just that's I'd not heard about the Nerf gun one, and I kind of wish I had, because that sounds entertaining as hell.
I have a feeling you don't want to travel to New York because it just means you're moving closer to Maine.
Well, I would never tell you.
If you have to go to like a grocery store or something, like you only can travel east and west. If you have to go north, then that's where you live now because you don't want to go any further south.
That could be. New York, yeah.
It's a hell of a town.
And I'll never see it.
Can we make that whole Ghostbusters thing actually happen, where like it just ghosts come in and destroy the whole fucking place?
It'll happen eventually.
I mean, it sounds,
yeah, I think the
humans
are doing a fine job already, dude.
Oh god, people dodging shit on the sidewalk and fucking.
That's all part of the fun of living in the Big Apple.
It's a big apple.
and Bogotas.
I mean, sorry, bodegas.
Did you guys hear about that?
It was Jill Biden, right? I mean, sorry, Dr. Jill Biden.
Doctor. Uh-huh.
Oh, didn't he have cancer, though? I thought he had cancer.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
COVID.
Alzheimer's.
They all caught cancer.
Which
It's actually a funny story about Alzheimer's that I'll tell y'all later.
Well, I'll say this about Joe Biden: he ain't afraid of no ghosts. He tried to shake their hands on multiple days.
Yeah, really.
These are potential donors, right? Shake their hands.
So how much money do you have to donate to Biden's campaign to be able to rub his hairy legs? Like what's that donation level at? Like a couple million, couple thousand? Like, what are we talking about here?
Similar.
I learned about kid jumping on my lap, and I love kid jumping on my lap.
Like similar to like a height requirement. I mean, to get that little perk, there is an age requirement, and I don't think you're up there yet. I think you're well past that. You're at
I've
your
aged out.
date.
I'm over 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the chance to rub them legs.
That was my absolute favorite part of the Hunter Biden leak, is that Joe Biden in Hunter Biden's phone is listed under pedo. Like that's his name for his own father in his phone. Like, just fucking.
Well, that's a rumor I've been hearing that a lot of the leaks and stuff that we're getting is being released by Hunter Biden himself. He's trying to ruin his father for being neglectful and potentially abusing him when he was a kid.
Wait, you guys heard like the shit that was in his fucking sister's fucking diary that was found, right? Like, Joe used to fucking take showers with his kids. Like, he used to fucking make his kids take showers with him and shit. Like, yeah, he definitely abused them.
I just really don't want to see Hunter Biden's cock anymore.
Yeah, that I could definitely fucking do without.
I'm really, really fucking tired
of seeing it.
There being a video of Hunter Biden, and I'm just like, oh, when's
like,
the
oh,
cock?
there he is.
Oh, goddamn, there it is.
Fucking another 12-year-old. All right, and his penis is out again, of course. Yeah, that's really fucking sad. Every couple of minutes.
Yep.
Man, for once I did not get any star medal.
You gotta follow the meteors.
Traveling around
I'm gonna steal Doc's bit because somebody has to inherit it from him before he dies. I'm gonna ask a panel question.
Okay.
All right.
If I have some steaks that I unthawed from the freezer because I thought it was ground beef.
Yeah.
And when I thought it looks a little bit blue, and all it has on there is a date in 2020. Is this safe to eat?
If it's a bluish tint, I'm going to assume that's it's like freeze dried, so it's just dehydrated, so it's like freezer burn, really. So I'm going to say
no, not like a bluish tint, like it's blue.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Like the meat is blue, like it looks like it's some weird alien shit.
I mean,
I think you might want to pass.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and you should probably err on the side of caution on that one and not eat it.
I mean, I understand that Samaj wants you to eat it. This is clear.
Oh, I mean, I think you're all just being overly cautious. It's perfectly safe. You might as well eat it raw, too. It's perfectly fine. It'll be delicious. Add some cheese to it. You'll be fine. Mix in some onion if you want.
He would prefer that you eat it in a ditch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my preferred method, but I mean, it probably could enhance the flavor.
Enhance the
Or
flavor of
near
the
a
steak.
ditch after you eat it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think the literal color blue is what they mean by blue rare.
No, it's definitely not. But like this. Yeah, they definitely look like some weird fucking alien meat.
You will never return to your den.
If you do eat it, please film the entire experience.
Oh God. I feel like that's gonna. Does it not like reek to fucking high hell?
No.
Weird.
That's probably fine.
Google that shit. I'm curious. That actually seems like something that might be entertaining.
I mean, you should definitely be a little bit cautious on that one. But I mean, just after you've consumed it, because then you'll know for sure.
Yeah.
You get your results.
All right. Okay, I asked that guy that was defrosting his meat on the top of his toilet, and he said, "Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead."
So I'm not gonna eat that.
Yeah, probably not.
Steph, who was that guy? I think you're the one that showed me the video. That dude that was like defrosting his meat like on the top of his fucking toilet.
It was Cooking with Hoarders is the what you would have to look on.
Cooking with Hoarders?
YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Now, what kind of cooking? Are we talking like drugs or food?
Neither. I mean, it claimed there was food, but I don't think that was food. Like, I'm fairly certain that was just not fucking food.
That was so fucking disturbing, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's more episodes. Like, he starts making coconut toast and shit. And you're just like, what the fuck? I think it was a guy who rented the house out. And then it turned out that the person who was renting the house was a hoarder, and they, like, just really fucked up the house. And then, he just made, like, wacky cooking shows. And because he never eats any of the food. Like... So I think it's just bullshit. Yeah, it's all fake. I don't think it's real. I don't think he actually is the one that lives there. I think he just figured, before I fucking empty out this house and clean it out so I can get my money back, I just make some funny videos because it's, all this shit's here anyway, and I gotta, basically burn this down to the fucking floorboards as is.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably not gonna clean it up so much as start a fire and claim the insurance money.
Yeah, claim insurance money is probably the best way to go. Sadly,
probably the cheapest.
Definitely the better option is that was. Like, I like at one point when he reaches under the sink and pulls out a fucking like samurai sword and starts cutting coconuts with it. Like, that shit was. That was pretty fucking great. And the coconuts were very obviously rotten, but he still spread them on toast.
God damn, dude.
It was just every minute that show just got weirder and weirder every time.
All right, yeah. No, if it's fake that's pretty fucking funny then. I thought that guy was serious.
Oh yeah. No, it's pretty scary if he's legit serious.
But he's like, well, the house is trashed. Let me make some type videos. Who buys into it and thinks I'm really eating this shit?
Yeah, and that first one is the gold right there. Like, the rest of them are pretty good, but that first one is really the only one I would really generally waste my time on.
Like, I get that there's not a lot of fucking counter space. Putting it on the fucking toilet to defrost, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And then lighting paper towel underneath it on the toilet to, like, fucking help it defrost faster. That was inspired.
Oh, fuck. That is pretty brilliant, dude.
I mean, I feel like that would really work. Perfectly well. Safe, you get a little smoky flavor. Little smoky flavor added into that there charcoal you just made.
Yeah, it's better than mesquite if you burn with fecal matter into your steak.
Oh yeah,
your freezer burned steak.
Maj, you can't get too worried about fecal matter.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you can't get too worried about fecal matter.
Oof. Okay.
Rub it in between your titties.
No.
Put it in your ass.
No.
Oh, that just got weird.
Yeah.
I feel like now we know more about Satan's fetishes than we really ever wanted to.
So much. It's only rape if you say no.
True.
No.
You made it this way. You chose this. It could have been consensual, bro.
And why'd you
No.
have to make it rape?
No.
Oh, I just see. Sometimes I think words in my head, and then just go, oh. Women cause all the rapes by just not saying, okay.
Yeah, when you say no, you say, where'd you pick up that kind of thing?
I don't know if I want to entertain this conversation. Susan, I'm sorry. Nothing to do with these guys, Susan.
Spend the rest of the episode all disavowing one another.
I like this
Indeed.
plan.
I just met all these guys.
I don't know
Disavow
who these
shit until one of y'all
motherfuckers
puts
are.
on a fucking mascot costume, and I'm shooting every single one of you.
We're all gonna dress up as furries for your benefit.
Yo,
Oh, more targets?
Marjoram.
Apparently.
I know we have one, like a little thing of it out there. It might be on one of the shelves, but yeah.
Katie and I can't find
It's literally on one of those shelves. Like, it should be like on the one of the not the two big shelves, one of the little shelves on the top.
Yee.
Shit, I should have said.
So we got people looking for spices.
Don't have any spices? I mean, I don't know. Just get some cinnamon.
Oh no, they're looking for marjoram. I don't know why. I just, you know, I'm like, it's on the
One
shelves.
of your family members?
Yep. They want me to come look for the spices, and I'm like, there's only one place we keep them. Like, just pull them all the fuck out.
So we haven't gone through the Internet Racial Slur database in a while.
Oh, is there more now?
There's always more. There's new every day.
I was gonna say, it's probably not gonna be less. So yeah.
Why? What's new? What has your interest?
I'm gonna look
I'm
up
just trying to
train
start
puns
some
instead.
conversation other than just Daytwa meandering thought and never getting to a point.
And you know, you do ice streams with stabby enough, dude. He rubs off on you.
It's the vicarious weed smoking.
We could discuss how to pronounce the word monster for a while.
Munster?
Oh, sorry.
You mean?
Monster?
Sorry. Munster.
Yeah, Monster.
Isn't that like an old show that just recently got rebooted?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, fucking Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie's doing it, and I don't fucking know.
I saw the trailer for it, and it looks fucking awful. Like, it looks really, really bad. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That
I don't know
was,
what happened there. What went wrong?
They just threw money at Rob Zombie and were like, "Here, make a movie for these people." And so he did, and then, you know, it was terrible.
I mean,
House of 1,000 Monsters.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
like Rob Zombie, he's done like a few movies,
Oh,
but
okay. I thought for sure. it was
none of them
more
good.
and Stuff. I was
No,
like,
we found it.
Oh, they definitely fall into that weird.
Thank you.
For me, anyway, that's so bad it's good. They're so over the top, fucking weird.
yeah,
Fucking fruity. Tutti fucking fruity.
Tutti Frutti? Oh, really? There we go. I
Wait,
missed
didn't he do the
everything.
first Hills Have Eyes, though?
I don't know about the first,
Uh,
but he
I
did
don't know.
one of them.
I'm not a horror movie guy, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, but apparently Rob Zombie puts his wife in like every movie he makes, sort of like Kevin Smith.
Oh, Kevin Smith. Goddamn Kevin Smith.
Oh, did
He's
he do
coming.
something recently, or I'm?
Well, he's coming back for another He-Man season.
Oh, yay!
The Hills Have Eyes. I'm showing Alexander Aja, Wes Craven, and Martin Weiss. 3 fucking directors.
Yeah, I was thinking Wes Craven, not Rob Zombie. My bad.
Maybe did the second one.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Wes Craven.
Well, I guess Martin Weiss managed to do the sequel all by himself. Just one director. What a weirdo.
One director, one film.
He was a production assistant in Pee-wee's Playhouse? Okay.
Wait, who? Craven?
Rob Zombie. No, Rob Zombie.
Oh.
I'm looking at his Wikipedia here.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
This is why there are some things you don't want to take credit for. You can find be a PA on fucking Pee-wee's Playhouse, but you don't fucking take credit for it. You're Rob goddamn Zombie. It looks bad, bro.
Yeah, to be fair, that's not a bad.
Yeah, if you're trying to get a job. But yeah, don't have yourself credited.
There was a CGI Spider-Man series back in 2003, and apparently he played Kirk Connors, the lizard, in that episode. One episode.
Fun.
Yeah.
Start to be seen. Die, outsider.
What else?
So that Monsters show, the Munsters or whatever, yeah, he was the director, the writer, and the producer.
Oh, wow.
So if this thing sucks, it's all him.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Sounds like it's not, again, like much of his work, it might be the so bad it's good.
I don't know, man.
I saw the preview for the Monsters. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's just going to be bad.
I didn't realize that fucking Sven Gulli was still goddamn on.
Sven Gulli?
I have no idea who that is.
None of y'all know Sven Gulli?
No. Never heard of it.
Is the weird, creepy fucking clown makeup dude who did he basically did Mystery Science Theater 3000, but only for like horror movies for the longest fucking time. But it wasn't supposed to be funny. It was just like this dude that hosted a fucking show so you could watch old horror movies, right? That motherfucker who was around in like the fucking 80s, 70s or 80s.
So he's kind of like a similar sort of thing to what's her name, the Elvira, Queen of the Night kind of thing, where he would just. Oh, okay, interesting.
But he's the weird, goofy motherfucker that I'm pretty sure the only reason he's still doing it is because he has a fucking whiskey that he's probably trying to still hop.
Oh.
That's fucking terrible. It's expensive as shit and tastes like ass.
Well, I mean, what was like fucking Dan Aykroyd's bullshit with the fucking whiskey with the fucking vodka, diamonds or whatever? Vodka? Yeah.
Vodka? Oh, yeah.
Crystal vodka.
Yeah, the Crystal Skull vodka.
But it was filtered through Hackerman diamonds or Hacker diamonds, whatever the fuck they are, which is really just quartz. That was like the big claim to fame that it had. It was like, what the fuck?
He like in his like infomercial or whatever, like 90% of the time is just discussing the fucking Crystal Skull shit, like talking about the package it comes in.
Oh god, yeah. Well, him and the Crystal Skulls and all the other weird like wackiness. That's
Thing is though, with that, although okay, Dan Aykroyd has entirely lost his fucking mind at this point. The vodka's good, overpriced but good.
Oh, so it's actually like decent vodka. That's not bad then.
Yeah.
See, I didn't get time to really get to know it because I bought a bottle on Halloween. I brought it home, and I had a couple drinks, and then I said I said to my mom, oh yeah, you can have some, and then I went to bed, and then I came downstairs the next morning. The bottle was almost empty. So
Did you have any of it by itself, or did you have it all like with a mixed drink?
I had it with mixed. I was gonna have it by itself the following day.
Right.
Because I didn't want to drink hard. I was like, yeah, it's Halloween. I'm just watch some horror movies with some friends and whatnot. And I didn't think too much of it. But my mom, she went to town on it, and I never bought any more since.
You want to rephrase that one?
Did you what?
She went to town on it.
Yeah, please for
That's
me.
not any better.
Oh, she went. Let me tell you, she went to town on it, man. Yeah. So.
Damn, Samaj.
Who would have thought
really
Samaj
went
be the
down
one
on
that
that
took it somewhere
bottle.
where we would all be uncomfortable?
How can I make this worse?
I mean,
Oh man.
you could have just not laughed, kept it to yourself. But now you brought us here.
I feel
She went
better
to
about
town
my
on it.
whole Tux in Arizona thing.
Yeah.
He
Anyway.
was just gobbling it.
Uncomfortable silence.
Absolutely. That's a fucking movie. Anyway, I'll be back.
Oh, I don't know if any of y'all have ever watched Timcast.
Good masturbating. What?
The Timcast, the fucking Tim, whatever his
Pool.
name, Tim Pool's podcast.
Oh, Tim
I
Cuball?
don't think I ever have.
I've watched, there was like a guest I liked, so I watched one of the episodes. I'm pretty sure there's a goblin on his show. Like, they treat her like she's a girl, and everybody keeps acting like it, but if you look at her, I'm pretty fucking certain she's a goblin. I don't think she's human. Let me see, I know I put pictures up, but let me drop a picture in the Discord to underscore my point. I'm pretty sure this is a goblin.
Oh man, Hugby's got a new video I haven't seen yet. It says stop jumping into boiling water. What the fuck?
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
Who's jumping into boiling water?
No, that's the title of his video. I haven't watched it. It's Hugby's, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Hugby's
Yeah,
has
video
something
name
new
is-
out. Okay.
Yeah, it's, the title of the video is "Stop Jumping into Boiling Water." All right, watch that later.
Oh, holy crap! Mad Metal Man and Fader, what's up? Sorry, I was playing Conan, so I didn't see the chat. We have people in the chat. Oh, the Monsters thing cost $40 million. Yeah, Zombie probably pocketed most of it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Written, directed, and robbed by Rob Zombie.
Oh fuck! There's a new episode of Shadowstone Part 2. God damn, I'm missing all kinds of shit.
So as soon as this is
Anytime.
over, we know what you're watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That's my favorite fucking Film Cow series or whatever. Like Llamas with Hats is great. Charlie the Unicorn's great. All that shit. Shadowstone Park, dude. Fucking love that shit. It's fucking weird.
I gotta go check out that page again. There's channels that for some reason, like no matter how many times I watch their stuff or whatever I've clicked, like subscribe or get notifications or any of that shit, like that I just never fucking get anything from for some reason. Like YouTube just does
Yeah, and
not
I've
like
watched-
certain channels. It's very, very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this channel. That's why it doesn't get any
Whoa,
growth.
Let's not break out the copium quite yet. I don't think we need to go that level of copium. I think this channel is not very big because it's not very good
me, I
quality.
just own this channel.
Yeah, it's not the fact that it, kind of sucks, and also we never promote it.
I don't know how we would promote it. I'm not a promotions guy. I'm a let's start a Nazi fucking restaurant guy. Everything is oven baked. And then every other hour there's a floor show where a couple of Jews try to sneak in. And they run all over the restaurant and avoid the waiters and the wait staff who are all dressed like Nazis, Keystone Cop style. And then, of course, because they're Jews, they leave without tipping.
That's so sick, Kyle.
Wait, what?
Fuck, there's a new Matt and Shane's episode too, man. Fuck, I'm missing all kinds of shit today.
Oh, I'm sorry we're distracting you from stuff you could be watching.
Yeah, no, I got all kinds of shit I'll watch later, dude, but goddamn.
I've been getting a kick out of this fucking Australian baking chick, Anne Reardon or some shit, and she just does all those weird, like, quick little recipe hacks things, where she shows, like, what happens if you actually do any of them. Spoiler alert, none of them actually, make real food. Those weird little recipes where it's like, they got a music going in the background and everything is just like the shortcutted with editing. So like, put 3 eggs in this milk carton and add like a cup of coffee and stir it up and refrigerate, and you have like a fucking jello, a coffee jello or something like that. Like just weird little cooking hacks.
Weird combinations.
Yeah, weird recipe things. Or like, hollow out this orange and take, 2 eggs and some milk and stir it up in there and then bake it in the oven and you get like an orange custard. Kind of things, yeah.
So it's not like the now red guy is like, hey, get grape soda out of fucking latex gloves.
Well, he actually does that, though.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm fucking around. Yeah, that guy's fucking nuts, dude.
Like, he actually ends up with grape soda at the end, and he started with gloves. Like, that's the part that's, makes his videos
all
worth
of those
watching.
Are fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, they're fucking great, dude.
He's out of his goddamn mind. Some of the stuff he fucks around with is really dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this
Wildly
little... Oh,
entertaining,
yeah.
though.
I was going to say, 'cause speaking of chemistry, I didn't realize that the guy that created ammonium nitrate fertilizer is also the guy that created, like, chlorine gas for fucking military use.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a Jewish guy who was working for the fucking Germans in World War II.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, it's a whole weird fucking story. I put the video up on the Discord. It is a weird, sad tale. Like, his wife killed herself at one point. Because she was like, everything that he's managed to gain in his success is something I've lost. And she fucking shot herself.
That's pretty fucking dark, man.
Yeah. Well, and here's the irony, right? Like, the gas and stuff that he created killed millions of people.
I only caught the end of that, but I want you to retell it, because now I'm interested.
Because I said millions of people got killed? The guy that invented ammonium nitrate fertilizer... Okay, so the guy that created ammonium nitrate fertilizer, which is responsible for, like, why we can feed the amount of people we can feed on the farmland we have. So probably made it so millions more people could, like, be alive and still eat food. Is also the same guy that created chlorine gas for, like, military use in World War II. He was a Jewish dude working for the Nazis. And so he kept getting success, and then at one point his wife was just like, I guess she left a note or said to one of her friends that, like, every success that he has gained is something that she's lost. And so she shot herself in the fucking head. Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. You're just like, well, you killed yourself, and not only that, but you killed yourself for a really dumb fucking reason that no one else gets. Like, all you end up looking like now is like a fucking dummy.
Although if you think about it, even the ammonium nitrate thing could be viewed as a negative.
Yeah, because it's what they use for a lot of bombs.
Use it to make bombs too.
Mad
Yeah,
Metal
well,
Man.
even as fertilizer, you know what I mean? Like you could say he's responsible for the overpopulation of the planet.
Yep. Oh, Phaedra knows the how to cook that for Anne Reardon thing, yeah. Oh, she's a food scientist. Well, that explains why she debunks all the fake recipes online.
Who?
Anne Reardon.
Oh.
I just like happened to see like one of the videos where it was like fake recipes debunked, and I was like, oh, that seems odd. Why not? And they're all entertaining because it's like some of the dumbest shit you've ever seen. Like open a can of fucking what do you call it?
Like dumb like this channel, or like dumb like
even dumber than this channel. Even dumber than this. Like they keep trying to convince people that you can take and sweetened condensed milk, like a can of it, and just microwave it for like 10 minutes, and it'll turn into like this perfect caramel sauce.
No.
You know, like weird shit like that. You're just like, that's so fucking dumb.
I'm an idiot, and I know that's stupid.
Well, anything in the microwave for 10 minutes is too fucking long. I mean, Jesus Christ, what are you making?
What?
Right. I just had to share that for the thumbnail. So yeah, that's for Satan's benefit. So if you have access to our Discord, please go to General.
I'm
and just look
fucking
at the thumbnail.
murdering. I'm murdering all 4 of us.
There's a furry dating show? God damn it. Why would you do that?
I just saw the thumbnail and I'm like, okay, I have to share that.
Oh, no.
All right, Samaj, no fucking... I'm murdering all of us. I don't get fucking... When I see you, you have to die. I'm sorry.
We all have to die.
No citizenship for you, dude.
Date Squad had to break out the fucking furries.
I was just scrolling through my fucking YouTube subscriptions.
Why is your... Why do you have furries in your YouTube feed, you fucking degenerate fuck?
No, he's watching it and saying it's awful, obviously.
Oh, is it somebody watching a furry video and making fun of it, or is it?
Yeah, it says the title of the video. Is
I thought it was just just a furry dating video. I didn't realize it was somebody making fun of a furry dating video.
You woke up and you chose violence.
Oh shit. Fucking goddamn.
God, I hate her. Irrational.
Yeah. Yeah, almost universally awful. Or just universally awful.
I don't know. These days, I feel like the only rational thing is hate.
Everything is awful. Yeah.
Well, we're in a cold civil war, and it needs to either heat up or one side needs to win. Like it would be better if we stopped being in a cold civil war and people just acknowledge that, like, yeah, we're not gonna like agree to anything. We should just like all get together in one big field and everybody can fight it out until fucking one side's dead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The real reason why the Civil War was fought was not because, well, we disagree with slavery, and well, we like slavery. It was really because the federal government didn't want to cede power to another fucking thing. No, they didn't want to split up because then they would have less fucking power. That's genuinely the real fucking reason why the Civil War was happened, is because the federal government didn't want to lose any fucking power.
Oh, yeah. Because if those states had seceded, then yeah, it would have been like half the power for the federal government, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I've heard very similar things. I've heard lots of different stories for like what the real reasons were. I know that there was a lot more stuff involved in slavery. Slavery was a very minor aspect of the Civil War.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say minor. Especially for a lot of the people involved in its beginning. Once it got rolling, it was a my side, your side, like fucking honor duty type bullshit.
Well,
But,
there
like,
was also a lot of like taxation and trade issues and like real weird bullshit going on, like politically favoring some states over others.
Yeah.
So that was definitely an issue. But and it wasn't like the cotton gin or some shit like that going on too. Like that was part of it. Was that had just shut down a lot of old jobs and whatnot.
Funnily enough, if it hadn't been for the political bullshit, basically forcing the issue, the cotton gin would have put slavery out of business anyway. Like, slavery would have died within the next 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, because it just wouldn't have been
gin.
profitable anymore, yeah.
It would have been more, yeah, like genuinely, if it wasn't for the political bullshit at the time, things could have been much fucking better, but no.
Yeah. Oh, I think one of my favorite things about the slavery myths that goes on is a lot of people seem to think that the white people went over to Africa and just traveled around all over Africa and like just gathered up black people.
We Amazoned it.
We what?
We Amazoned it. They got delivered.
Oh, yeah. No, well, because the average life of a fucking European in fucking Africa at that point would be like, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks before like they'd get fucking taken out by malaria? Like none of the people that fucking traveled inland, like in Africa at that time, survived that weren't Africans. Because it was just too fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Plus,
For some reason,
like, there were already kingdoms there. There was like militaries and everything. And kind of don't want to just go start traveling through some other fucking kingdom's land and taking their people. That usually work out well.
For some reason, like I'm imagining like a rowboat with slaves like on chains, and they're just instead of like traditional.
That's always your fantasy.
Always. I'm imagining the slaves as being like Amazon employees. The guy operating the drum and everything else is a Jeff Bezos looking kind of guy. Like, fuck. This could work.
They still got to piss in bottles.
Probably.
Oh, that's the best part of any enterprise is the part where you have to piss in bottles, right?
Dude, even the drivers, dude, that's what's fucked up. They're pissing and shitting in their fucking trucks, dude. It's fucking nuts.
How are they shitting in their trucks? Do they have like the campers with the fucking
Nope.
no, what are they, like in bottles? Are they shitting into bottles? Because that's kind of impressive. I mean, it's gross too, but it's pretty impressive.
Little plastic fucking bedpans.
Oh, okay.
I was just assuming that like when your Amazon package doesn't arrive, that's why. And they may do.
Yep,
I got
it as they're fucking driving, dude, or like in between stops real quick.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
it's so fucked up.
Why did my mom's like ground crusher?
Why did she go down on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, just have her go to town on it.
Yeah. I'll have her go to town on it.
Fucking
All right,
Christ.
sorry, please. Please continue.
Don't lie, you're not sorry.
No one's sorry.
Well, I'm sorry for the interruption. Not for what I said.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a little. I'll buy that one.
That's my job.
I got a job for you.
Yeah, but where do you get the money to pay now? You don't work anymore.
I was kind of loaded beforehand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know that extra cash.
I have way fucking less of it now, but I still have it. I lost $40,000 in 2 fucking months.
God damn.
fucking portfolio.
My claws are sharp.
Oh, just in like investments and shit, because the fucking all
Yeah.
the. Oh, dude, that's too
$40,000 in
bad.
2 fucking months.
How much of it did you spend on Bitcoin?
I don't see Satan
actually
as
don't have a
somebody
whole
with
lot of money.
Bitcoin.
I don't have a whole lot of money in crypto. I think total, I spent maybe a little over under $4,000 or so, and I probably have about $2,500 in crypto. I bought in at a bad time. Yeah, it split over. I still have some money in Doge. Actually, I think that's actually up when I bought in, but everything else is down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Illyria, and I don't remember.
So, like, you know, how far down should it go before people consider buying into it now, I wonder? Or are they pretty well fucking cooked?
If you ever see Bitcoin under 10,000 again, which it will hit at some point eventually,
Yeah.
buy in. The
You
other
think,
ones,
You think it... Yeah, oh, the other ones I definitely wouldn't touch.
there's not a way to actually predict what they'll do.
Yeah.
Even the people who look at it after the fact and try and figure out why they bounce as much as they do, they're fucking guessing. They have no fucking idea why some of it's doing. Like, you have good guesses as to why. Like with real currencies and with stocks, you can pinpoint exactly why things happen. But when you're talking with crypto, there's a whole bunch of different factors all over the world that could contribute to it, that not everything is all being monitored all at once. So things could skyrocket or dip in a fucking...
Well, isn't
moment's
crypto
notice.
the only one that's truly like a fucking untouchable like currency? Like it's because crypto is essentially like it created and then like the guy that created it just disappeared because he was like, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. What did they do? I'm curious because I'd like to know how you're going to crack down on something that has no like trace on the internet.
Well, there is trace. I mean, they can track it. Yeah, it's highly trackable.
You also have at least a dozen fucking huge world powers actively trying to fuck it up.
Never return to your den.
Yeah, they have no control over it. Or,
Well, and other
No
governments.
control, just influence.
Yeah, well, and then there's other world governments trying to make their own type of digital currency, like China's doing it.
Oh yeah, because they want to make it as an aspect of that whole fucking social credit score bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and I know China's like suffering hard right now, like financially. So, see how things play out.
Not really.
Well, they did take
A few of their couple $100 billion bets didn't pay off, but they still got another, couple $100 trillion sitting back. No, like they're doing fine. They're playing it up like they're more hurt, so they can sit there and get. Yeah, no, they're more well off than they keep trying to say they are.
Well,
which is a weird
China
Chinese thing to do,
prints money, so I don't know if they're
opposite.
necessarily well off, like in actual resources. Versus, like, because, like, yeah, they have lots of money because they just print however much they want. But whether or not that's backed by actual value, that's the real question.
China owns more than half of the world's debt.
Yeah, because they printed out a bunch of money and, like, gave loans and, like, pretend money.
No. We've borrowed shit on consignment from China, so is everyone the fuck else. They're giving us resources in exchange for debt. We still owe them that shit. And so does Russia, so does fucking Zimbabwe, so does fucking Lithuania.
Oh yeah. I
Everyone
was noticing the connection between all the countries that are trying to ban fertilizer right now. are all countries that owe like a ton of money to China. It's like a weird. I don't know if there's a connection there because so many other countries owe China money too.
Wait, who's trying to ban fertilizer?
So let's see, Sri Lanka. That's part of why that revolution is happening. They banned fertilizer. There's a whole lot of other shit that happened too. Like, so it's not just the fertilizer. The Netherlands, same thing. They banned fertilizer. Canada, they just banned fertilizer.
Christ.
Yeah. We have food shortages coming, and they're literally banning fertilizer. So, like, all those plans you were thinking of making of maybe having some like foods, stored away in a fucking closet somewhere or whatever, fucking do it. Because we're gonna have food shortages like fucking insane. I have a feeling, because you can't get rid of the thing that allows you to grow enough food on the plan that we use to grow food to feed it like all the people, and not end up with a bunch of dead people. Because there's just not going to be enough food, not even close. And they're already talking about banning it in the U.S. as well.
For what reason exactly?
Nitrogen levels. They want to keep nitrogen levels down, which is exactly the opposite of what you want if you want like a successful harvest.
Well, yeah, they're saying it's for the environment.
Yeah. But that's generally like that's what they need to when they want to grow like crops. They need to throw in a bunch of fucking nitrogen to make it so the crops are larger.
There's quite literally only 3 chemicals or elements in the world that we can genuinely change how much of it's actually in the world. That's it. 3. Everything else, however much is here, we can convert it, change it, do some other shit. But like that's what it is.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. There's really no way to get rid of
CO2,
nitrogen.
And methane is the only 3 we actually have any genuine fucking control over how much is there, because we're converting it from other things to that. Those 3. That's it. Nitrogen, our oxygen, the air we breathe is like 70% fucking nitrogen.
Yep. Yeah, you preach to the choir on that one. The whole idea is retarded.
It's more like 50. I don't actually remember how much it is, but I know it's a shit ton.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the reasons why Ukraine was such a big deal. Is Ukraine is one of the largest suppliers of fertilizer in the world. Like they're also one of the largest, like grain growers too.
78% nitrogen.
Yep.
78.
Yeah, the whole idea is fucking stupid. It's extremely dangerous. It's short-sighted, and it's basically ignoring any form of actual science. Like,
Yeah, science don't play.
Speaking of science, and trust the science. I mentioned earlier that I had something about Alzheimer's that I wanted to bring up.
oh yeah,
You will never return
So-
to your dead.
The last 16 years of Alzheimer's research and treatment, the close to $2.8 trillion worth of worldwide funding for research that has been done, research and treatment that has been done over the last 16 years, is all based on basically one paper, which became a bunch of studies that all fabricated everything that they did.
oh fuck.
Wow.
So everything we've been doing to treat Alzheimer's and to research it is all trying to treat a chemical in the brain, or like not a chemical, but
A mutated protein?
no, it's a part of a protein fuck. I read the whole fucking thing, and there's a lot of it was really fucking science-y, and I understood a lot of it, but a lot of it I didn't fucking understand at all. Essentially, there is a AB 56 or AB beta 56 is what this that they're looking for, right? This part of a protein, which exists in rats. We can find it in rats because
but not in
we
humans.
can seemingly after the last year or so, since it's come out that was bullshit. It seems that doesn't even actually exist in humans. So this thing that we've been trying to treat, because this is seemingly the cause of, or apparently the cause of Alzheimer's.
Wow.
Doesn't exist in humans.
Well, it's like that fucking the cholesterol thing. The thing that basically everything that they say about how like cholesterol and fat is like terrible for you is based off of that like 7-nation study that was originally like, or it was a 5-nation study where they didn't get the results they wanted in like half the places they checked, so they're like, it's not part of the study anymore.
Yep.
Because in reality, it seems like more likely what causes a lot of the heart issues is sugar, and too much sugar being the real issue. Let's see here.
High resting heart rate not working out enough.
Somebody says it's alleged and they're investigating. So far, it looks like it's not true. I don't know what that is.
You're talking about the Alzheimer's thing?
I don't know. It's Phaedra. It's the last comment, and I just didn't know what it was in reference to.
No, I looked into it deeply. They all but confirmed it last year, and it's really just getting around to trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do about the fact that the last 16 years of research and everything is based on bullshit.
Is it like one guy that lied, or is it just they made it dumb?
3 people originally, probably a lot more after the fact.
Wow, so one guy lies and then everybody else is just like...
Well, no, it was...
the protein.
3 people
totally.
originally, and then probably everyone else after the fact was just lying to cover their ass, or didn't... Yeah.
Or was just dumb.
Like I said. But, you know,
Dude, that's sad. That's fucked up.
The AB fucking beta 56 whatever thing.
You know, on the upside though, like at least now they know to not fucking waste any more time looking into that shit.
Do they though?
Oh yeah, good point. They might continue to look into that shit. That's a fair point.
I mean,
They're
considering
just not even bothering. They're just pocketing all the billions of dollars.
True, yeah. Like fucking cancer awareness places. Like, we're raising cancer awareness because nobody in the world knows about cancer.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you ask somebody and they're like, "What? What is cancer? I've never heard of it."
Or the
I'm totally
breast cancer
unaware
stuff.
of it.
I actually do like to do that with Jehovah's Witnesses. The Mormons don't show up to my house anymore.
Oh, Mormons are fucking entertaining. I have met so many junky Mormons. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Actually, when I went to the sober living after the second rehab, 3 of the 7 dudes in my sober living house
were Mormons.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the most like prolific drug users I've ever met were always Mormons.
We're rock stars.
Yeah. Woo, Mormons.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a couple of missionaries when I was going to my doctor's appointment this morning up in Phoenix or Phoenix area, and I was like, it was in Mesa, which I'm assuming nobody here is familiar, but Mesa is literally filled with Mormons and Mexicans, like 90%.
I assume you spell that
Like, what the fuck?
M-A-S-A?
No, that's matzah. That's the stuff they use to make tamales. It's Mesa, like M-E-S-A. Like
Oh,
bagel.
M-A-C-E-A.
Exactly. You fucking nailed it. Good job. Oh, it's pronounced. It's actually pronounced Munster.
It's actually pronounced Munster. See, I knew it was Munster. I don't hear the difference. I don't know what y'all are talking about, honestly.
Do I have to say the words back to back again?
Munster, Munster.
Munster, monster, Munster, monster. Sound the same?
Yep. I mean, what? I mean, to be fair though, like, what other answer did you expect out of that one? It's like going down to Tucson, Arizona.
Oh yeah. Didn't you say your mom or somebody has?
Yes,
that
yeah.
vehicle?
My mom has a fucking Tucson.
That's fucking great. Come on, man. Paul McCartney lives there, man. You should know how to pronounce that city. Actually, I don't think he lives there anymore, but he lived in Tucson for a long fucking time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, he sang about it in that Get Back song way back then. You know, JoJo left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass.
Yeah, I didn't ring a bell. I've heard a lot of Beatles music, but I don't remember that one.
You haven't heard Get Back?
Maybe I've heard it and I'm just not picking it up from what you're saying.
Get back to where you once belonged?
I've probably heard it. If it's Beatles, I'm sure, because it's probably played in like like a movie or something at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought that was one of their, not super well known, but I thought that was one of their more well known songs.
Well, I'd play it now, but I anything I play on my sound goes over like the stream too, so it'd probably get me like angry fist shaking from YouTube or something about the music.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, really. We should probably just move on. I'll send it to you later.
There you go.
Along with the Shadowstone Park. You should watch that, too. I was asking that dude for fucking, 3 years. When's the new Shadowstone Park coming out?
Nice.
Every video he would make, I would ask Jason. I'm like, hey, dude, when's the new Shadowstone Park? And then it finally came out, and I missed it. Because, he did a live stream, and I'm like, man, you should make when are you going to do the new Shadowstone again? And everybody in the chat was like, a new episode came out 4 days ago, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, thank you.
You made yourself look silly in front of all those super fans.
Oh, shit.
I always like how they act like you're supposed to know that. Like you should just know everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're watching Jason's live streams, yeah, you probably should know that. I just somehow missed it in my feed. Well, I turned off the notifications because the way they notify on the phone, which is where I'm going to get 99.9% of my notifications, it covers the complete top. So if I'm playing any kind of game where I have to tap anything on the top part of the screen, I'm constantly launching the fucking videos instead of hitting the button I'm trying to hit. I turn the notifications off so I wouldn't fucking keep doing that.
Oh, that does seem irritating.
Probably a big chunk of it. Yeah, especially with like I said, the game I play. If you go to anything else for longer than 2 seconds, the app completely shuts down and you have to fucking relaunch it.
Damn.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think it might have just been because I had a shitty phone. Because on the new one, it's still kind of bad, but it's at least like I can leave it down for like 15, 20 seconds at least. It's still pretty bad, but not nearly as bad as the other shitty old phone I had. This has got to be riveting for anybody listening. Fascinating conversation.
Nobody's falling asleep right now. What? What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Tell me more about this. I get enough.
Let's see.
Everybody checked out.
Oh, also
Sorry,
I've seen
man.
the original on this site without doing the rants. Oh, apparently there's a Munster cheese.
Yeah, MUEN. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that joke, didn't I? It's a fucking.
Oh, Fader was left it in the chat too, like Munster cheese, Munster something or other.
I'm pretty sure.
You guys are all really hung up on Munster for some reason. I don't know why.
It's your fucking pronunciation of it, dude. That's what I'm hung up about.
Chat was going in on it. I figure I add my 2 cents. They add the Munster energy drink.
What? I don't say Munster wrong. I say Munster like everybody else says Munster. Oh, you guys are weird.
Laurel. Remember that one? Wait, what was the other word? When people would hear either Laurel or fuck. What was the other word? You guys remember?
Donkey Kong. Probably not Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like you play it, and like some people would hear Laurel, and some people would hear like a completely different word.
Oh yeah, or like the colors where, like the dress was blue or gold, depending on who saw it.
Oh no, I didn't mention the Munster thing here. Okay, never mind. I definitely thought about the fact that.
Oh, you're a Munster.
Yeah, Munster cheese. It's spelled like MUENSTER.
Oh, you're talking about like Munster cheese. Munster cheese. I don't think it's pronounced Munster.
Shut up, dude.
It's pronounced
Shut
Munster.
up, dude. Action.
I'm pretty sure I'm right though. Like that's not a joke. I think it genuinely is pronounced Munster.
Yeah, no, the cheese I'm pretty sure is pronounced just again the same as the television show. Not the generic term for bad guy creatures.
I don't know. Have to ask Rob Zombie on that one.
Show? Yeah. So how do you pronounce the name of the show?
With the Munsters?
Yeah. Say it again.
The Munsters.
You're pronouncing it the same way. You're pronouncing monster and Munster the same way.
I mean, they're pretty much the same word.
One has an O in it and one has a U in it.
I mean, you're making an awfully big deal of these letters.
It's for some reason it never gets old to me. It's fucking hilarious.
I can't hear it, so it doesn't bother me.
No, again, it doesn't bother me, dude. I
It's
find
like
it
the
entertaining.
Oh, what was that fucking scene that keeps getting put on YouTube in little clips? The Stewie Griffin asking the dog for some whipped cream. It's like, give some whipped cream.
Oh, Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Oh, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Like, all right, say wheat. He's like, wheat. And he's like, okay, say Will Wheaton. He's like, Will Wheaton.
Oh, man.
Cool Whip.
Did we scare off everyone else? Is the only ones left now?
Fuck.
Oh, Satan left. I'm surprised. He must have gotten passed out.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking bother snoring. Dude, what an asshole.
Yeah.
He probably saw his Bitcoin stock and thought, nah, it's time to pass out. Too depressing.
Yeah, it's time to either kill myself or pass out, so I guess I'll pass out.
Well, I mean, if she's got to choose one or the other.
Yeah. Nowadays, what is the right choice?
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold hasn't really gone down in
yeah.
value, and some countries are using gold coins as currency now.
Gold coins?
Yeah, gold coins as currency.
Oh, we're gonna be fucking real life pirates.
That's damn right. Some countries are going back to that. It's the only way they can tackle the inflation because gold's the only thing that holds any real value.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna have to
or
have
goes
some
up,
sort of
yeah.
fucking like stopping of this fiat currency thing because the fiat currency is getting way the fuck out of hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. I welcome this idea with gold coins. I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me. It's like going back to the old days of like medieval times, like a bag of coins. That sounds fucking great.
I'm gonna go find a shipwreck and find a bunch of old doubloons. Fucking billionaire.
If anything, it'll encourage people to go mining and dig up like gold and add more to it. It'd be pretty awesome. I don't know. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think my dad had like 3 or 4 fucking different metal detectors. I think we still have at least one of them left. Yeah, I should be out in the desert or in the mountains around here. Out for gold, with my metal detector.
Well, there's gold in them there hills. Oh, I'm in San Francisco. I'm in a key position. We gotta start a gold mine.
Yeah, then start the next gold rush.
Yeah.
See out in the river.
49ers, it'll be 22ers.
And have his little shake pan there. Get a little out there in the river. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Oh, man. No. That's fucking hilarious. Just going back to gold. I wonder, isn't it like what was it like? There's been a lot of people that have tried over the years, like to be like, we need to get back on the gold standard or like the fucking silver standard or something like that.
Yeah.
Like at various times, but it never picks up any fucking like traction.
Yeah.
Because they're like, but if we have a standard, then when we print currency, it won't be worth as much. Like, motherfucker.
I know some people are trying to go to the whole crypto thing as an actual legitimate currency to go against the whole like
inflation and fiat currency stuff.
And I can kind of see that working, but I don't know. I have to wait and see how that turns out.
The problem I have with crypto is that it's essentially the stock market without like stripped down of all the regulations and the companies. So it has all the negative potential for being used this way. Like you saw all those YouTubers doing the pump and dump schemes with crypto, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
So like it's essentially like it has all the same issues that the stock market does with the potential for fraud and people getting taken advantage of, and none of the protections. So like it's not necessarily like that I wouldn't like a potential what do you call it, like alternative to like actual currency that's used right now, like where governments couldn't control it. It's just that like I don't think crypto is that answer. I think that there's got to be something else that'll work, because that's just not gonna. There's just, it's the same players are fucking it over as we're fucking over the stock market. It's not really proof to any of those.
Changed. Just the method of screwing people over has changed.
Yeah. Although, I mean, Bitcoin is probably, of all of them, like the one that's most legitimate. But yeah, like all of them are basically there to like just fucking rip people off. I kind of wonder if the guy that invented the Bitcoin didn't have like a big fucking stash and then just, like lay low for a couple of months until it got like maybe, 4 or 5 times the value and people would pay for it. And then just cashed out and fucking disappeared,
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, how about an island? I'm fucking out.
Well, like you can invest real money into purchasing a crypto, can't you? That's how that works. So I'm pretty sure that's what China is doing right now.
So essentially, the way crypto works is your value for crypto is based on can you sell that crypto to somebody else. because right now nobody takes crypto. Like, you can't go to Amazon and buy like fucking crackers, you know, like a big pallet of fucking like thin wheat thins or whatever with crypto. So you buy crypto, and then hopefully enough other people want to buy crypto that when you're ready to sell your crypto for money, somebody's going to pay more money for that crypto than you paid for it originally. Otherwise, you don't break even, you don't make a profit. So it's kind of pyramid scheming in a way.
Probably.
Because it's just like it all resides on, can you sell it to somebody else for more than you paid? So, and that's I mean, that's essentially investing in anything, but still, it's.
Oh, NFTs?
Oh god, NFTs are fucking hilarious. Yeah, that shit's fucking funny.
Did you hear the story? The story how like Seth Green and his whole fucking show that he was supposed to have on Cartoon Network or Adult Swim. Basically, he had NFTs kind of associated with it, and then they got jacked from him. Like, he fucked up and gave somebody his password or something, and they got all of them got.
Oh, did somebody copy paste? Because that's a legit hacker right there.
No, he actually got the original files from him, like the original fucking NFT files or whatever.
Oh, damn.
Like, Seth Green was a fucking dumbass, and yeah, because it's basically he's like, come on, can I just have him back? Like, so I don't know if the person who has him bought him from the dude that stole him, or he is the dude that stole him. But that dude is like, no, I'm not giving him back to you.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, like, I understand NFTs. I understand every little bit about it. I still don't get it. How anyone is dumb enough to think that it's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to make this little piece of art. Cool. Now I'm going to sell you a digital file that says you own that thing. You don't actually own it, but you own the thing that says you own it. Now. You can sell that to somebody else, and they still won't own that thing.
But they'll have the file that says
they own it.
Yeah.
Are you fucking retarded?
It's ridiculous.
Like,
again,
genuinely, is everyone involved with this, like, maybe 4 people made any real money on NFTs.
And one of them being the overly obsessed girlfriend.
But, like, and then, like, you gotta get a few people who were, who have a bunch of dumbass fucking people in their circle who maybe made a little bit of money here and there. You know, like a few $1,000 fucking max, right?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of
4 people
streamers that made like a little
money.
bit of cash here and there. Yeah, for sure.
But everyone else is just buying a non-existent piece of paper that says that they own something that they don't actually fucking own. And this is the biggest fucking thing to come out of 2022.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hilarious. I don't understand what people think is going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious they're all going to become worthless at some point.
They're worthless now!
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, people will be willing to pay for it. Like, pretty quickly, nobody's going to be willing to pay any amount of money for it. Like, oh yeah, wait, that is fucking retarded. I'm not paying money for that. And then whoever was the dumbass who didn't catch on to that fast enough is going to be the one with the ownership, non-ownership of a fucking worthless NFT.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be out. Because, yeah, again, the values are obviously completely arbitrary, or at least based on, I guess, the popularity or whatever. But
essentially, you're getting a digital file that says you own a meme. And some of the memes are like good memes. Most of them are shit memes. None of them have any real value.
Yeah.
So like if you could make t-shirts out of this shit and like nobody else could make t-shirts out of this shit, then that might be like, oh, okay, I see where you get the value in it. But like,
You can't even do that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't
Yeah.
even buy like the overly attached girlfriend NFT and then use it to market something or advertise with it or something.
No,
She actually
because
do that?
If
Did she
somebody
actually
if
create
somebody
the
else
NFT?
did that, you have no legal recourse to stop them.
Yeah.
You would have to go through the actual act of patenting or copywriting, trademark. Oh fuck! For an image, it'd be trademarking. Yeah, trademarking the image, and you can't do that because you're not the actual original owner of it. It's the guy who fucking designed it and then sold it to your dumbass. You still don't actually own the thing. You can't even fucking. Yeah, you can't even fucking trademark it. It's fuck. Jesus Christ. It's the dumbest thing on the fucking planet.
He's so overwhelmed by dumb. It's like,
I can't go
Like,
anymore.
No,
at every level of it, it is just a colossal failure, and I don't understand how. Like, my expectations for people are low, but goddamn, really, NFTs?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty baffled that anybody would pay any amount of money for any of them. What's the most anybody's paid for one of them? Anybody know?
$24,000.
Jesus Christ, dude.
They thought they were getting a good deal because originally they were wanting 25.
Oh, I mean, with a
That's
discount that heavy, I don't know how you say no.
All right, I'll take 4% off. Sold. God damn, that's fucking nuts, dude.
like
That's
the,
pretty
the
funny.
idea itself is stupid, and that's fine. But what I really can't tolerate are the people who like get so attached to it that they get upset if you take a screenshot of the NFT, if you post it on your Twitter or whatnot, and they lose their shit. Like, dude,
Oh God, it's so fun.
Detroit, good catch on the 4%. That was nice. I just want to give you credit for that.
Oh, the math being right?
Yeah. You thought that was some random digit. I was like, wait a minute, is that? No, that is right. Fuck. All right. Fucking congratulations, Detroit. Damn.
Yeah, I did the math in my head, dude. That's pretty easy when it's fucking 25%.
And yeah,
One,
25 and 4.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. So much. I just wanted to.
no, I'm
Detroit
just-
did a good thing, and I constantly brag on him for being bad at everything, always, all the time, fucking forever and always. So this one time he did it good. I'm gonna give him credit.
I appreciate your appreciation.
Oh,
right,
but
Tomas,
does that
you remember what you were
appreciation
gonna
ever
say?
depreciate the value of the appreciation?
you need to give him a gold star.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell you an
Fuck that,
appreciation NFT.
I like the copy paste discount for NFTs. It's the reason I can afford so many.
I always I thought it was funny how they thought they could actually like enforce some sort of thing, like get your account banned or something for taking a screenshot. Like, why?
Hey, they're
Yeah.
devaluing my NFT.
Literally just right clicking on it. Fucking yeah.
Well, and,
All right,
and
you got the file,
Devalue
buddy.
something that you don't own and is already worth 0.
well,
Yeah,
and
really
like they think that
ridiculous.
they have something special because it's like one of a kind, but it's like, yeah, it's a one of a kind by like what, like 2%, because you could find someone with virtually the exact same NFT, but maybe the eye color is different. Everything else is exactly the same. Oh, but the eye color is different, or some
Or
other.
like that second tooth on the right is a different color of blue.
Exactly. Some other bullshit like that. Like it's the exact same image. It's just slightly different. Or you can't get one that are drastically different, but that's rare. Well, if you're getting it randomly, because they do have that feature, because you can purchase ones that you see, and then there is a random feature. It's like a blind bag NFT. So sometimes it's randomized.
Wait, you can get loot. You can get NFT loot boxes.
Yep. Yep.
Oh boy, I'm in now.
Oh my god! You know what
Alright,
that,
now I know
makes
it's
me think
legit.
of? Pogs. Does anybody remember Pogs?
I
Yeah.
still have mine.
Where you would buy like fucking random packs of Pogs, and like some of them would be worth more just because people liked the way they looked or whatever.
The way it worked. Yep.
NFTs kind of reminds me of that, like a card trading game, or Pogs or any of that kind of shit.
Just
But-
you wait. The fucking
Beanie
Pog
Babies.
an-
You know, you got
Pogs
the
anime
fucking
is
Robinson
just
rookie card. You know.
But you at least own the Pogs. Whenever you buy,
True. Yeah.
The
True.
Pog-
That's
you have
a
a
fair
physical
point.
copy of them.
you don't own shit with NFTs. You stupid fucking retarded crypto bro rejects.
Yeah, dude, it really is ridiculous. Anybody that paid money for any of those, like, you're a fucking retard.
I even thought about like going to the dollar store, grabbing some like cheap ass canvases and paint, and then auction that off as an NFT, and say I'll just mail it to you.
Fucking do it.
It's more secure than you know like an actual digital image that someone could just take a screenshot of. Like you could scan it, take a picture with your phone.
Yeah, you
But
get the
they'll never-
file and the physical copy.
Exactly. It's actually worth more when you think about
The
it.
last time I bought a physical piece of art on the internet, just because I saw this really cool fucking it was like the you know the dogs playing poker thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was that, but it was of every single version of the Joker.
Ah.
Just all
Ah, okay.
on a poker table. That's
Yeah,
pretty
like
good, dude.
from like fucking the Caesar Romero and fucking Nicholson and fucking even though it had Leto in it, whatever, fine, but but like it had all the fucking Jokers in it, and it was just fucking awesome. And like I saw it, I was like, actually, like, I legit want to buy it. And the fucking guy who made it fucking was like, oh yeah, I'll send you a print. Cool. Fucking paid him. 6 months fucking later, it's like, yeah, dude, like I've already told you like 9 fucking times, I still don't have it. Just fuck you, give me money back. I'm done. And then finally, he just sends me that and like 4 other fucking things. Like, I'm sorry, dude. It's like, okay, whatever. I just want my money back at this point, but fine. But it took me like fucking 6.5 months to get the thing I bought.
God damn. Is that where you start to like, can I find this asshole's address and drive to his fucking house?
Well, it probably depends on how much you paid for it. Like, if it was a couple hundreds, like, dude, fucking give me my money. If it was like a 20, it's like, whatever.
It was like I think it was $25, and then plus the shipping and handling and shit. It ended up being like fucking 32, something like that.
Oh, shipping, I fucking hate shipping and handling. It's the worst.
Oh yeah.
But I got that and a couple of other fucking prints that I didn't actually fucking buy because he didn't. I assume he didn't fucking have the money to fucking pay me back. I mean, it's like, since you're fucking bad at business and it's been 6 fucking months, that money's gone. You just don't fucking have it.
God
Yep.
damn. Oh, I'm doing your favorite thing, Satan. I'm collecting thralls.
Well, you
Fucking
collect-
head.
You're collecting something that's worth more than an NFT.
That's true. These thralls have a real value, I'm sure.
I mean, they don't have a value; they just have a purpose.
You know, I'm collecting berserkers and snow hunters, so the purpose is to just go out and kill shit
Oh,
for
okay,
me.
yeah. Fucking snow hunters are fucking strong as fuck.
Yep. I've got like 4 or 5 so far, and I'm just getting more. I wanna have enough that I can like drop a bunch and like discard the ones that are shitty fucking stats.
You know how to stat check, or I mean, not to the trick to. Oh fuck. The trick to getting better stats on your thralls when you level them up.
What's that? The food?
Yes and no. If they by level is it by 4 or 5 or whatever, if they don't get certain stats, just go ahead and drop them because they're not good. They're gonna be worth shit anyway.
It depends on if you can use them as a base guard, because some of those ones, like, depending on how long it takes to level that particular type of character, like maybe not with the Valencia, but like with like a Beastmaster Tamos. If it's a short leveler, it's usually worth keeping them as a base guard if they're already like leveled up a pretty decent amount.
I mean, like, yeah, the ones that you can level up in like an hour.
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
Why not? But
Yeah. If it's a cheap one that it doesn't take very long to like build levels on, then it's usually worth turning them into a base guard.
yeah, like even with like this super ridiculous fucking leveling. Hell, whenever I was playing in God mode on the fucking or the private server thing,
Yeah.
it still took me like 4 hours to level up the strongest fucking fighter in the game.
Damn.
With like super ridiculous fucking XP rates. It still took 4 fucking hours.
Yeah. No. I had I've leveled up quite a few Sumerian berserkers, and yeah, it takes a long fucking time. Same with the Dalencia Snow Hunters. They're the same level, speed level. Because there's medium, short, and long, and they're both long-term levelers. The sad thing, the one that I didn't get, here's one I don't understand. Why are all the fucking pets long levelers? Because none of them are anywhere near the fucking value of a thrall.
Some of the
Oh, maybe it's just the only...
tigers. The tigers are better than the berserkers. Genuinely.
Eyes open.
Really?
Yeah. Like a max level tiger with decent stats will fucking insta murk a max level fucking good stats berserker.
Really? I'll be damned. Because I've got a fair amount of greater pets. I just don't like carrying... I don't keep too many of them around because they're just not that useful. I didn't think... Like, I can have, like, some greater lions and some greater tigers, but that's about usually all I'll keep. And then, like, that and greater saber-tooths if I can. Nobody knows any of what we're talking about. We should probably stop.
They don't ever... I mean, unless you want me to start talking about One Piece.
Oh, no. God, no.
You excited for that live action?
I'm not.
Oh, there's a live-action One Piece? I'm sorry.
I can't recall.
I'm not excited.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
The fucking One Piece?
I think it's a series, so it's going to be a whole show. It's like what they did to Cowboy Bebop.
Like what they did to fucking Resident Evil.
That was terrible.
You know,
I can't wait for live-action One Piece now.
I am a fucking super fan of the series. Like I live, breathe One Piece. It's basically one of my last remaining fucking. I'm not gonna put a bullet in my brain until after the fucking series is over.
And even then, it's not gonna be done. They'll find a reason to have spin-offs and prequels and.
Oh, not with Oda. Like whenever the series is over, he's done.
Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, Akira Toriyama said the same thing, but he kept coming back for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but Toriyama's always been an unethical money-grubbing hack.
There is that, yes.
Like, I mean, like, okay. Toriyama did Dragon Ball, and then, he did other things, then he did Dragon Ball, and then he did some other things, then he did Dragon Ball Z, and then he did some other things for a while, but, like, he always goes back to it because his other shit fails miserably.
The only thing that works for him is Dragon Ball Z.
Well,
Right.
there's
So like he's always gonna go back to do it because whatever.
well,
Um,
there is two things it does really well. Actually, there's Dragon Ball, and then there's the Dragon Quest games. But that only does really well in Japan.
I know he did the little but the actual manga was bad. Like it didn't sell for shit, and it's just been the games that have been successful.
Yeah, but he's been working on the games. He does all the character designs and monster designs and all that. Yeah. So he's been involved with Dragon Quest, I think, since the beginning. So
Okay. Well, never mind then. I didn't realize he was actually had a hand in that part.
I think, well, don't quote me on that. I think he was one of the co-creators, but don't quote me. I'm not that big into Dragon Quest. I think I've only ever played like one, maybe two games. I wasn't all that interested. But then again, I don't like turn-based. Yeah.
I remember playing a one, and it was good. It's just not my style and stuff. Like the getting up through the putting up with the gameplay was not worth the story. The story was good, but it wasn't worth the gameplay. You know.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
But anyway, like when it comes to Eiichiro Oda, besides One Piece, which he's been working on for almost 26 years now, he's only ever done one other project, and it's basically what became One Piece. Right? Like he had this other this short that it was the six run thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been like 5, but it was basically just early draft of One Piece.
Right.
So this is all he's ever done, and he's had the story, like he's had how he wanted to end it since it started.
Right.
So like what the One Piece is, he's like before episode 0 came or episode 1 came out. Sorry, not episode. Chapter 1 came out. He knew what the One Piece was going to be. The ending for him has always been done, and like he said, whenever he's done with this, he's done. If somebody else wants to do fucking prequels, or they want to follow somebody else in the story, I'll give them like yes or no's, like don't do that, that's fucking terrible. But like I'm not gonna keep doing this. Whenever I get done with this, I'm done with One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope he does some other shit, because he's fucking great at this story. This has been fucking awesome. And if he does something else, I'm reading it. Like it's like at this point, I am currently caught up with the manga, the dub, and the sub.
Okay, so you're just waiting for each installment to come out.
Yeah, like
okay.
Thursday, Friday, and Mondays, whenever like they each come out, because the the chapters come out on Thursday. Well, technically they come out on Friday, but I get them by Thursday, and we'll sit there and read those, and then watch the chapter or watch the episode that comes out on Fridays, and then the dubs usually are out on Mondays.
You don't actually buy the mangas, do you? You just read them online?
I've started buying them.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm trying to picture a shelf long enough to hold all the volumes. I'm not sure if there is. You can't hold them on one shelf.
No. The volumes are actually pretty thick, and there's 103.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 103 volumes. 102 volumes at the moment.
Oh, okay. Not that bad.
So,
Wasn't there a crossover between him and or One Piece characters in Dragon Ball?
yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm not
was,
crazy.
Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, and what was that food one? Not Food Wars, or the weird fucking orgasmic, everyone's always fucking coming one, but the
Right. No, I think I know the one you're talking about. It was like a shonen food one. There was like an island that's in the shape of a burger.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
Crossover with him too, and like they used to. They're like Oda would write an episode, or write a chapter, and like they're technically they're official chapters. They're non-canon, but they are official.
Okay.
Where they did a crossover with one of those characters in the One Piece world, and then the other author would do a crossover with One Piece characters and fucking Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball characters and that weird food thing or that kind of like they all were friends of each other and did chapters for each other.
Okay. So a nice little fun project between friends. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
none of them are canon, but they're all like official chapters in each other's like fucking. It's weird.
I bet it would be different writing styles and everything. Was that ever ongoing, or is that just sort of like it was just a one-off thing?
No, like they did a few. Um, I don't know if it was like an official series or they were just kind of being goofy and just doing weird shit. And I mean, it's always like we're the biggest thing in shonen at the moment, so we can get away with doing whatever the fuck we want to.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically, that's kind of what I think it ended up being.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the only three that I recognized for sure was, I mean, back when Fist of the North Star was still ongoing, because
Mhm.
it's over now at the moment. It's over now, right?
It should have been. It's been around for a while.
Oh yeah, I think I'm not positive, but I know I didn't ever finish it, and I don't know if it ended or not, but yeah, Fist of the North Star, because I had watched some of it. I didn't actually ever read Fist of the North Star, but I did watch it. Dragon Ball Z and One Piece were the ones that I recognized. The other ones, not so much. But there was other people, not just those three.
Mm.
Anyway, one of these days, you will eventually get around to either reading or watching or whatever fucking One Piece. It is the greatest epic since fucking Lawrence of Arabia. Like, cause there's granted nobody does fucking epics anymore except for like the Tolkien bullshit things and fucking
Oh, the ridiculous show they're making right now.
yeah, and fucking what's this one gonna be? The
Rings
Power
of Power.
Rings?
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power?
Yeah.
It's the one where they decided, like, well, we don't own any of the other information that you know, stuff that could be used for this, so we're just gonna make it up because we're better than Token. We can write better than him.
They actually said that we're gonna tell the story that Token, never told. Like,
Yeah.
no. He
And
would
then they
never
wonder
tell
why
this
all the
story.
hardcore Token fans are like, we hate you.
Well, it's because they're all racist, don't you know? It said so in all those articles that came out.
Oh yeah, that's how racism
They're
works.
just trying to avoid a black hobbit genocide.
Oh my god. Are the hobbits going to have access to abortion? I feel
That is
like,
the burning.
that's a really important question I have.
It's
hobbit genocide. They all got aborted.
They're not hobbits though. Wait. That's the other thing. They call them like Tarfoot or something like that.
Wait, what?
They're not hobbits in that fucking no.
They're
not
making them
hobbits.
tar babies.
They're making them like Tarfoots or Harfoots or some shit like that.
They're making them tar babies.
Tar babies. That would be fucking hilarious.
sounds about right.
Would you like a tar baby?
I remember seeing people like, yeah, I'm probably gonna watch the show, not because I think it's gonna be any good, but I just need to see this train wreck. I need to see how it ends and collides and all that.
Well, and then one of the things that I thought was kind of bizarre is apparently the Queen Galadriel or whatever, she's the one that did like all the weird shit with Frodo and the ring and like the fucking basin of water and everything. For some reason, they have her out fighting all sorts of like shit in the war on like in the front lines and stuff. And it's like that doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's not really how kings and queens work in battle. Like they usually try to keep them away from everything.
Middle Earth fantasy has never really been my genre. I'm not big into it, so I was never a huge Tolkien guy.
You know what? The movies were good. I enjoyed the 3 movies, and The Hobbit was pretty terrible. And this looks like it's going to be god fucking awful.
I liked the first movie until I got to the end and then realized, oh well, that's not the. Oh, there's definitely way more. There's definitely way more to this. How? Oh, there's a lot left. Okay. I'll watch these like 4 years after they come out.
It's actually a good choice.
Yeah. No, I think that's ended up what I did. Like I'm not a huge Middle Earth guy. Yeah, no, I'm not a big Tolkien fan, and I get shit all the time for not liking Tolkien.
Why?
I don't like the genre.
Why though? Like, why would somebody care? Like, that's so fucking dumb.
Well, I think a lot of it is certain people are just. I get like, is he a great writer? Absolutely. Is he writing a story I'm interested in?
Nope.
No, I don't like the setting or the genre. Like it's not my type of thing. And I can say that, but other people who aren't secure in themselves will go, "Oh no, you can't not like Tolkien. You gotta like the classics. You gotta like this, and this." Okay, but I don't.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like my sister has no interest in Star Wars. Like she's never watched any of them. She's not gonna ever watch any of them. She just is not her thing. She's not into like that genre or that kind of shit at all. And so it's like, but like, why would I then turn around and like harass her about it? Like it doesn't make sense. Like I just don't understand like why everybody has to like what you like or what like somebody else does. It's just weird to me.
I mean. Unless it's One Piece, in which case, if you don't like One Piece, then you're just wrong.
Oh man.
Yeah, but can
morally and intellectually wrong.
But can you blame them for not liking it? They grew up watching the 4Kids stub.
So did I, and that's why it took me so long to get back into One Piece. Because like the 4Kids dub was fucking awful. God damn it.
The shit that in that.
I mean, awful, best thing that ever happened to One Piece. Just depends on your point of view, I suppose.
LAD waiting on me. She's not shy. The fucking 4Kids rap. God damn it, it's so bad. Yeah, yo.
Well, and not just that. I mean, everything else in there. Like they edited out the guns for these bizarre things with like with wiggly hammers on it. I don't know what they were. It was stupid. It was bad. And what bothered me is like at that time Shonen Jump was coming out, and I was reading Shonen Jump, and so I knew about One Piece, and I thought, oh, okay, it's coming out on 4Kids. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh boy, was I wrong. That was bad.
I mean, and to be fair, the animation in the very beginning was bad. It was really, really bad. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try and like justify it. No, it's just bad.
It's just terrible.
And also, like, to be honest, the anime made it way more childish than the manga did.
Mm-hmm.
Does One Piece get a lot more mature as it gets older? Absolutely. But it didn't start out as kiddie and ridiculous as the anime makes it out to be. Because like it starts off real childish, like kind of like the bad guy of the week with fucking Buggy and then fucking Captain Morgan and all the dumb like shitty villains in the very early episodes, you know. In the
Yeah.
manga, it's actually a little bit more mature and a little bit more like serious than the ridiculousness that the anime makes it out to be. And I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. Going back and reading it, I think if I had was reading it then at the time, yeah, I'd have been hooked from the get go. But my first foray of it was not only just the anime, but the fucking 4Kids dub anime. Is like, yeah, no. That's why it took me so many years to get into it. Now I'm fucking hooked. It's so goddamn good.
So now you know that the 4Kids dub is awesome. Is what you're saying, right?
I want to make the joke, but I don't think I can bring myself to say it.
Oh, come on. You got to be able to say the joke. Tell the joke.
Oh, yeah, no, the 4Kids dub is... Oh. It's great. Oh. That hurts.
Is this like the part of the movie where somebody asks Satan to smile? Like, smile! And
that
it looks like
me to
evil.
say.
Yeah, I don't want to smile. Smiling is hard. Oh, no. Whoops, wrong button.
I mean, to be fair, when people say it takes more muscle to frown than it does to smile, I can prove scientifically that you're a lying-ass bitch.
I like how that goes. I can prove scientifically that you're a lying-ass bitch. So why would they have the ass of a lion?
Because this is Samaja's fantasy and he draws weird shit.
Well, if I get paid to draw weird shit.
You still wouldn't draw fucking swastika legs, bitch.
Yeah, well, no amount of money will make me recover from that, so no.
We'll never financially recover from this.
I'll never do this. Give me whatever nickname you want. It's better than actually doing it. I will fucking die. It's like, if the only way I'm going to stay afloat and stay alive financially is I'm just going to have to be a coal miner. Never find me down there.
In 2022?
I don't know.
You're gonna start coal mining in 2022. That's a bad career choice, man.
You're telling me. Henceforth, why I'll never do that picture. Never do that picture ever. Never.
I'm gonna be honest though. Like honestly, if drawing swastika legs ends your career, that's still a better career move than deciding to be a coal miner for the first time in 2022.
It's better for me to just say no. I'm just no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. The joke is past. You guys are the only ones keeping it alive.
Swastika legs. Swastika legs does whatever a swastika legs does.
See, my only saving grace is no one watches the show. So say it all you want. I don't care.
See, like this is why we keep up with the lore for this show. Like one, swastika legs. Like we can't let that die.
True.
Two, the shitty train puns. They're always fucking just the worst.
Oh,
and
I forgot
three,
about the train puns.
Letting Samaj believe that his career is gonna actually happen.
Oh no! I'm gonna keep that fantasy going in my head. It's fine. It's fine.
He doesn't need our help. He's got that one set.
Look, I've made peace with that. I'm okay. I'll die with my delusions while I'm in the coal mine. But still.
I made peace with my delusions.
Speaking of coal mines, did any of you see that thing on Twitter where somebody asked like all the communists, like, so what are you gonna do once communism is taken over? And all of them are like, I'm gonna be an author or an intellectual, and everybody else is like, no, you're gonna be miner number 6, you dumb fuck.
We already got artists. We already got this. You go in the mines.
Yeah, that one blew my mind. I was like, that was kind of fucking funny. It was just like, yeah, that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be a fucking artist. That's how that works out.
Well, I imagine to be a genuine communist, you've got to have a pretty high level of delusion in the first place.
Yeah,
So
true point. True point. That is a very fair point. You cannot be a communist and be a very intelligent person. That is an unfortunate reality.
Or have any self-awareness or
One thing I did forget about the 4Kids dub is how bad they made Roger's voice. God damn, that was fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this shit is bad. Oh my god, it's so bad.
So you want all of the 4Kids dubs? Then I can see that's the thing you want.
Yeah, Stabby's reading between the lines, dude.
See,
What
I
you're
very
really
good at
saying.
I remember like 4Kids did a couple other
Fortune
shows.
is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. God damn.
Fortune is yours
Oh, I'm
for the
sold.
taking.
What surprised me is that some of that stuff still lingered on. Like 4Kids, they did dub for the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon show, and the actors who played like Sonic and Robotnik and all that, they're still voicing the characters to this day in video games and other media. They're still doing it, even after like 4Kids. I think 4Kids is done. I don't know if they're still around, or maybe they just rebranded.
No, the 4Kids as a company still exists. They have not made anything in like 10 years. But they still keep up with the company at least. Why? I have no fucking idea. But Fox is still paying to keep the company around. It doesn't do anything. Granted, because they're not doing anything, it costs them almost nothing. But still, like they're paying for the company to still exist.
They're just saving the name because they think maybe at some point it'll be worth something again. Like,
I don't know how long they're going to keep that up because I mean, I think that they got owned when Disney bought Fox. The only thing Fox didn't have was, or that Disney bought was like their, I think it was the sports division and the news. They got all the entertainment stuff, mostly because obviously they probably wanted the MCU stuff, but they got everything else.
They got 21st Century, like with the Fox deal, like a 21st Century. That wasn't owned by 21st Century.
Wasn't it?
Nope.
Okay, well, my bad. All right.
Yeah, no, that's Rupert Murdoch. That's Murdoch and Company and shit. And that was a separate that's a separate deal entirely from 21st Century Fox.
Oh my God! If Rupert, okay, so I know what they're talking about is with all that money they got from Disney, they were going to purchase a small streaming service and then just start making up original content, so we could see 4Kids come back with a vengeance. They could be taking a whole whack of different anime. Well, I mean, they could be
why
the
would
division.
you do that?
Well, I mean, if you want the anime stuff, then you want to have a streaming service. They're probably dubbing stuff right now as we speak.
Oh,
I don't know.
So sad.
I don't know if it's going to be as horrible as before. Like maybe they'll pick better anime stuff that they don't have to censor and edit.
Yeah, you would hope. You would hope.
I do just want to point out, by the time that 4Kids picked up One Piece, they had already gotten to a point in the story, like even if they were just reading what was going on currently whenever 4Kids picked it up, that was right smack dab in the middle of fucking Ennie's lobby. And the entire point of that story is, first of all, it all starts off with a fucking genocide. Because, right, good. Like, yeah, like who doesn't just like, like a happy-go-lucky genocide? And but the emotional core of it is one of the members of the crew is going to give up her life
because she thinks it's better for her to die than to stay with the crew because she assumes that her being with the crew will kill them. And they go in, start a war with the world government to save her life while she's sitting there berating them, telling them to fuck off, that she just wants to die. That's what's going on in the in the manga whenever 4Kids picks up the series.
Well, what's going to end up happening is she's just going to be like a prisoner in another dimension. That's how it fucking. They did that in Dragon Ball Z after all. And then when they cuff people's arms or whatever, they'll just say, "You wait till it grows back." Like that's not. It's okay.
That genuinely sounded like that. Oh, I remember that was some abridged shit. I know, like it wasn't supposed to seem that way, but it did. You just wait till it grows back. Nah, nigga, that shit ain't growing back.
Like I could sort of understand because like that's what Piccolo did when he lost his, but he's a fucking alien. So, like you're just like I think it was Tien that lost his arm, but then it's like you're a three-eyed, pretty much human. I don't see your arm growing back.
Yeah, no, that was a Tien was supposed to be Tibet, and Chiaotzu was supposed to be China. You can see how well Toriyama treated those two characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was genuinely some fucking racist shit going on back then.
Wait, are you trying to say that there's a racist Japanese guy?
No! Toriyama is definitely a racist. I mean, he's racist, but
I don't think that Japanese people can be racist.
Have you ever seen him draw a black person? It's fucking hilarious.
Is it like a fucking monkey lips like fucking caricature?
Yep, big monkey lips, all like black skin, everything else. Yeah, and they kept that going because there's like a new Dragon Ball movie that just came out. It's all CGI. There's
hilarious.
like briefly you see a black guy from Dragon Ball in like the flashback sequence. But I'm like, yeah, still there.
You remember Picon?
Boy, that brings a bell. Yeah.
the Namekian, whenever he was doing that weird fucking Tournament of the Kais thing when he was dead after the Cell Saga.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The reason he drew Picon that way, and he even came out and admitted this in an interview. Well, people keep saying I made the Namekians like they're supposed to be black, so I drew one as a black person, then nobody liked him, and the only thing he did different was give him fat ass fucking lips. Literally the only difference between a regular Namekian and Picon.
It's like I don't understand why nobody liked these weird Namekians.
Oh, and Popo. You guys remember Popo? The I think he's like a genie on Kami's tower.
Oh, is that the one that looks like his skin is like black, is in like the actual color black, not like...
he's supposed to be a genie, essentially, but yeah, he is absolutely fully black, red lips, and everything else. And then in like the newer...
The only thing white on him is his gloves, his sash, his eyes, and his teeth.
Yeah, and it stands out. But because of there was a pretty big backlash over this, so like in like a re-release of Dragon Ball Z, they edited him up so that way his skin was blue, so he was like a dark blue gene, similar to like a lion.
Yeah, like he was like this weird like purplish blue.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, making him look like an incredibly racist black caricature is probably not the best plan to sell in the United States.
Instead, they turned him blurple.
Yeah. See,
he's
like,
so black he's purple.
I loved him in like in Dragon Ball Z Abridged because he was like what, like a gangster or something. Oh, he's fucking hilarious.
Yo, man, why'd you blow up my fucking atomic time chamber?
Pecking order.
Vegeta, you do that shit again. I'll whoop your ass, nigga.
Oh,
Shit was racist as fuck.
I loved it. It was fucking awesome.
Especially whenever you realize that
Ripper and
all the
Terror
dudes that did that were white as fuck.
You didn't give a fuck.
Sharp are yours. Have you
Popo was awesome.
Popo was awesome at the time. Now I don't understand why they haven't found a way to kill him off and just let Dende. Like, just let it be just Dende and fucking Yajirobe. Why the fuck is Mr. Popo still around?
Well, mostly because I think Toriyama just sort of forgot he existed. He's there, but I mean, it's like his assistant has to draw him in there. So that way he's like, "Who's that? Popo?" Oh yeah, I knew that. Similar when he was like, when he was doing
That
Bulma.
Mammy character that you drew.
Yeah.
have you nothing better, pup?
Yeah, like he came back when they were doing like the movies. He was drawing Bulma. And he was drawing her with blonde hair. It's like, and then his staff was like, "Wait, who's that?" It's like, "Oh, that's Bulma. She has blue hair." Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I know my own character. No, she has blue hair.
You're thinking about Lunch, who you forgot and then like brought back and then forgot again because you fucking butchered her like 3 different fucking times.
He was fucking awesome in the original, but no, we can't have her back. Like, come on. Oh.
I will say, like the one other project he worked on that wasn't like Dragon Ball Dragon Quest, like he had a character that looked just like fucking Launch that had a shirt that said Achu on it.
Okay.
It was like,
I
nah,
remember.
motherfucker, you can't say you forgot Launch. Like you literally did, motherfucker. Like you're fucking with this now. Like you're just fucking with this.
I mean, that wouldn't be that surprising.
Yeah, I mean, he might be. He
Well,
might just be an awesome troll.
Deitois, you know your son doesn't work.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, he had to go take his kid to work?
His kid don't work.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
with those. Not with those genes. Like that motherfucker couldn't come out with an IQ higher than like fucking 12. Like, come on.
Well, if
No,
he's lucky,
his kid actually has like a real job.
I mean, if he's lucky, his kid will math just as good as his father. And then he too can
That's just
own
skip a
that.
generation in the family. There's like his dad was successful. He's a piece of shit. His son's gonna be successful.
Oh.
That might be how it works.
Yeah, really, honestly, you never know.
I'm not a nice person.
Like, there's a lady I work with that has, like, her kid is that way. Like, she works where I work, so obviously not at all successful, but her kid makes plenty decent money.
I swear to God, Stabby, one of these days, I'm just gonna like bombard your Discord with nothing but porn. You keep showing it on the screen, and I just want to get you in trouble.
Jesus Christ!
You gotta stop.
You were like really into like putting porn on my Discord. That's weird, man.
Well, every time you show the screen, like you give me an ounce of power. I just want to ruin your life. I don't know.
Why is what he keeps showing porn on the stream?
No, I don't show porn on the stream.
He keeps showing the Discord. Yeah, he accidentally shows the Discord, and I'm like, this is where I can start posting porn pictures, and then he might get in trouble for that.
Because Samaj
How would he get in trouble?
A good person.
Because you're not supposed to show porn or nudity or all that on YouTube.
I mean, who would report it? That would be the important question.
That's true. You probably would get. I got away with a fair bit, so. And I did it by accident. Back when I was doing the cunt stream and stuff, we were talking about things like She-Hulk, and I'll show like the Google image search, and I'll say, yeah, it's like, because when they were announcing She-Hulk, I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do this, and of course, there's always gonna be a fucking porn of She-Hulk. Any Marvel character, well, female Marvel character anyway.
There's gonna be fucking porn of every
like
Marvel
there was
character.
that weird fucking porn that I don't remember exactly how Joss Whedon was involved, but somehow he said something dumb and created this just giant flood of fucking Rhino and Black Widow porn. That
Ah,
just flooded the fucking internet for reasons I don't remember exactly why, but I know Joss Whedon said something dumb, and then everyone went, "Oh yeah, here you go, bitch."
I think it might have something to do with the whole Buffy stuff because when he was working on that like the fandom was making lots of Buffy porn. So maybe
Fair.
because they're
Oh, what
his
was it?
fans.
One of the things that was what's that fucking show from Canada? God damn it. Supernatural, the one with the two like beefcake looking dudes like fighting like zombies and vampires and ghosts and shit.
And demons and bears. Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, that one. One of the big things that they always had a contention with their fan base was is their fan base did quite a lot of fan fiction and fan art of the two brothers having sex.
Yeah.
And then, so the people that ran the show were like, "Look, we love y'all, but this incest shit's got to stop. we can't be on board with the incest. That's a bridge too far for us."
Yeah, Eric Kripke on numerous occasions came out and just I will say he attacked the fans. He just attacked those people specifically.
Yeah, no, they were very careful to not go after the whole fan base and just to be like, "Hey, look, you incest people, get the fuck out." Like,
No, like he would on occasion like be told by his PR staff, which was constantly following him around in case anybody asked about it. Like being dragged away while he's just sitting there ranting and ranting about these sick motherfuckers. Like they're goddamn brothers. The fuck is wrong with you?
it's like the internet, man. That's just how it is. Like, just be glad there's not like a giant group of. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
You'll fucking bring it into existence.
That's why I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna fucking say it. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, I'm sure there's a portion of people out there who just love the reaction. It's like, oh, he reacted. We're just gonna.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's the other lesson of the internet: never react.
I mean, are you kidding me? If I was into that show, I would be tweeting that guy fucking incest porn of those two like every day. Like I'd set a fucking alarm on my phone just to send him like creepy fucking weird stuff that would piss him off, just to watch him flip.
The other weird ship that they had, or the fans had,
oh yeah,
was Dean and Dean and Castiel.
Yeah, the fucking angel and the guy. Yeah, that was the other one. You're right. Those two. That was fucking weird.
Fucking Dean Steele.
And the thing was like that show was good for like the first like 5 or 6 seasons. Like it was actually like a decent fun show. For essentially what was just porn for like middle-aged moms.
That show was great for every season except for I think it was 8 or 9. That one was bad. Just and everything in it was just awful. Just god damn it was fucking horrible. Yeah. No, I got nothing. I love that show, but that was just
I checked out during the
be
Leviathan arc. I just was done at that point. Like they had the fucking weird magic whale knife thing, and the Leviathans were people that were selling like fast food or some shit, and I was just like, this is just too fucking weird for me. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, they were making putting weird chemicals and shit in the fucking food to make everybody docile as shit. Call the monsters because you just feed as much as they want to. But it turns out they weren't actually trying to feed the monsters. They were just trying to kill off all the other monsters. Like everything that wasn't a Leviathan.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and then I tuned back in to watch like the Scooby-Doo episode, and that was it. That was the only other episode I watched.
That one was the shit.
That was fucking great. I definitely did not regret tuning back in to watch that one episode, because you didn't need to watch any of the others to really enjoy it. As long as you had some idea of what kind of show it was, you were good to go.
Like the only character in there that really kind of just fucking sucked every time he was on screen was Jack. I hated Jack.
Wait,
You don't know who that is, do
which
you?
one was Jack?
Jack was the Antichrist that became like the fucking brother's like adopted kid.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't need to know who that character is. I know how that works. That character just as a general rule. Yeah, and that sounds fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, no, that also came out of the season that I'm saying is indefensible.
That makes sense. Maybe that's when I fucking tuned out. I remember there was also like this. There's this whole secret society of people that do that their dad was part of, and that the brothers are part of. And then suddenly there was a whole other secret society that none of the secret societies knew about, or some shit that they found a secret base of, and it just started getting into weird, like, fucking, all right, everything's double, triple, super secret now.
Well, no, it's the. I mean, okay, that one was a bit weird when it came to how they did that one, but as far as it actually making sense in the show, basically what it was is the Men of Letters existed around the world at the time, but then after one real fucked up event where like this demon kills a shit ton of them, of the American ones,
Yeah.
all the other men of like groups, this is that society or whatever
Went and
outside
hid.
of the U.S. all kind of just said, "Nah, fuck America, y'all keep fucking shit up," and then just closed off from them. And then since all the ones in America were basically dead, they just stopped existing there.
And here's the other thing that didn't always work, that didn't make sense to me. If the monsters and stuff are real, why are they keeping them a secret? Like, wouldn't it be better if people knew so they could, like, protect themselves?
Well, they actually answered that question a bunch in the series. Every time they tell somebody, either one, they flip their shit and lose their goddamn mind and just go off and live like a fucking hermit trying to protect themselves from all the fucking shit in the dark.
Yeah.
Or they try and help and immediately die.
Oh, okay.
And anytime they tell, the masses what's going on,
They get
somehow
laughed at or
other,
something, or it ends up looking fake.
Yeah. Like, or people just convince themselves that what they saw didn't actually happen because they're cowards and pieces of shit.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like but yeah, it works, I guess.
I mean, it's not a perfect one for one of
yeah, it's not
reality.
The best explanation, but it works enough for the terms of the show.
Yeah. No, and like they don't just make it some like everything's now all across the fucking TV, like it's shown to be 100% fucking fact. Like there's no denying it anymore. Like they always leave it up semi-ambiguously just so that it makes more sense in universe not to. Yeah.
Fair enough.
The only time they didn't really do that is whenever the whole the fucking reverse rapture thing happens, and all the fucking demons, or not demons, but the fucking angels get kicked out of fucking heaven, and all like a shit ton of fucking humans, like giant fucking fire falling from the sky all across the world, and tens of thousands of fucking people all get possessed by fucking angels. And this is like national fucking news when it's happening, and then immediately everyone just goes, meh. It's like, oh, that was the one time they just like, okay, yeah, no, y'all fucked up that. Now it's no. Like you can't do that without having to deal with consequences. Like you just did it and then just went, it happened. We'll move on. It's like,
Oh man.
I love the show, but every now and then they do really fuck up.
Yeah, bummer. I don't know. I enjoyed the seasons that I've watched, and occasionally I'll go back and rewatch like season 1 or 2 just for like the fun. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever go and finish the series. Sadly.
Like the best single storyline in the whole thing is still like the little saga of like season 1, season 2, and like just finally getting to like Yellow Eyes.
Oh yeah.
That I will say it's the one I enjoyed the most, but it's definitely the best like structured part of the story. Like it was definitely planned out well before it ever started getting shot. Like that was very well fucking structured. Every little piece had a fucking place. Like, yeah, it was yeah. That was the best structured part of the whole entire fucking series.
Damn. Oh no.
Oh, did you die or your berserker die?
No. No, I'm just thinking I'm probably about ready to call it. I gotta go get some fucking food. I'm wondering, usually by now I've heard like, you know, dinner's ready or like somebody comes and asks me like, do you want a burger or something like that because they're making dinner, and I better go take a look, see what's going on.
Well, you didn't help them find the spices, so that's probably not ready to go yet.
Yeah, you're right, I didn't help them find the spices because there's one fucking place. Just need to fucking look.
Me.
And they found it, by the way.
Dinner I ate dinner and cleaned up during the stream.
Damn. Nice. Sadly, I have a big old desktop, but I can't drag it around with me, so.
I mean, you could, but you're fat and out of shape.
True. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a day. Anybody that's still there, awesome. Thank you for joining in.
It's just, I think, me and Phaedra.
Yeah,
She
probably.
still doesn't have the ability to send me anything because she's not responsible with that ability.
Oh yeah, because of the gore.
It's not the gore. It's just